There we are. Whoops. Let's get the mic down here. There we are. All right. Good morning. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. My name is Shawn Geekory. Yes. That's good morning. There we go. All right. Now let's get this going here. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Create a live event. Go live. We're doing her. We're doing her. We're just doing it. Hey, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're just hanging around this morning, talking shit about the fight. Yeah, I'm a little excited. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, just a little excited. It's going to be an interesting world now that we're living in a post Iron Mike world. Ooh, it's a sad world. Yes, it is. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Jake gets a little bit of credit here. He did set up the whole thing, and he fought Mike Tyson. I mean, that's like the first thing everybody in the world would be afraid of. When I was a kid, that was something you tried to avoid your whole life. It's just something that we did. Hey, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're just hanging around this morning, talking shit about the fight. What do you think about that? I think the problem child wins again. Sad world. Oh, yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, hanging out this morning, talking shit about the fight last night. I'm a little perturbed. Yeah, I live in a world where Jake Paul beat up Mike Tyson. No, I won't accept it. It feels a lot like some sort of, I don't know, post-apocalyptic thing. Hang on, I gotta change this light. There, much better. All right. Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're waking up to a world today where Mike Tyson has been beaten up by the problem child. Yeah, I said it. It's a sad world. It's a sad world. 58 years old, and he got his ass handed to him by a 27-year-old, essentially in the parking lot. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a different fight entirely until I see him come out of that corner with those skinny legs. Oh no. Lots of weaving, lots of bobbing. Not enough dancing, if you ask me. How are you going to dance at 58? 58? God, she's 58. I hope to have enough energy to lift my arms above my head. At least he had a chance to go up against the kid. At least he went after it. That's all I'm saying. Good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in for the first time, yeah, we're waking up to a world where the problem child has beat up Mike Tyson. Iron Mike Tyson. Oh, man, that was a sad place. I'm in a sad place right now. That's what I'm saying. You gotta give this Jake Paul kid some credit, though. Really, I mean, he was a pretty good fighter going in. Fuck, he's so big though. Kid's my size, but weighs like 50 pounds heavier. Yeah, that's a lot of meat. Let's see. What are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? We're broadcasting across all the platforms. Yeah, we're on Twitch, we're on Kick, we're on Facebook Live. We don't know what any of this shit is, but we're broadcasting on it. Maybe that's why I talk this way. I don't really know what's going down. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're waking up to a world where the problem child has punched out Mike Tyson. No, not really, but he certainly got a few extra in, and that was a concern for me. I don't know. I didn't really find it to be that great of a fight. I really thought that I would see more action out of Iron Mike. But man, it's got to be tough to be 58 and trying to do that job. Oh yeah, Father Time's catching up with us, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Al says the fan duel didn't hit. I don't know what that means. Whatever it is, though. Whatever it is, we really appreciate you. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm just trying to set up all the chats here. We're on Kick. We're on Twitch. Yeah, we're even on the YouTubes. I mean, we got YouTube channels, ladies and gentlemen, but we're not any combination of rich, hot, or Asian, so we don't get an audience. Welcome to the show. Good morning. Hey, you're waking up to a world where the problem child has beat up Mike Tyson. Yeah. I don't accept it. I just want to go back to sleep. Wake up when that's not a thing anymore. Yeah. It did look a little sleepy up there. Yeah, I got to tell you, going into the fight, I was so ecstatic to see some childhood action from Iron Mike Tyson. But, you know, I'm almost 50. That dude's almost 60. I get it, right? I have trouble fucking getting up and moving my arms around. You gotta, oh, jeez. That 27-year-old punk fucking, yeah, listen, ladies and gentlemen, you got to give Jake Paul some fucking credit here. I mean, he went toe to toe with Iron Mike Tyson. Doesn't matter how old he is, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Tyson doesn't need a boxing ring to start a fight with you. Okay, he'll do it in an airplane. That dude will beat you up in a telephone booth. He does. However, Jake Paul is a great technical fighter. He's been working hard on his craft. He's been working hard on his body, and it shows. It shows. I mean, when you can go toe to toe with the master, even at that age, you got to give the kid some credit. Plus, last night, I'm pretty sure, was Jake Paul's like whole setup. Like, that was his team setting up the and did you see that place? I mean, fuck, if the problem child knows how to do one thing, ladies and gentlemen, it is get attention. Anyway, I'm not super happy that this Paul kid just keeps fucking winning everywhere he goes. I was kind of hoping somebody would literally knock him off his perch, but, you know, it's just where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. We're waking up to a world where Iron Mike has been beat up by the problem child. I'm just not even. And it wasn't a small win. That's the part that pissed me off the most, right? Was a pretty large variance in the fight. Sorry there. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, look at you. Looking at me. Look at you down here in the comment box down on, it's TikTok. Oh, of course it's TikTok, my fans. All my people are on TikTok. Let's see here. He gave a good fight. He did give a good fight. I agree. Who's hammy? He didn't even fight. He got Mike tired to the point where he couldn't fight. Tyson came out right away and started hugging. I was a little concerned. But I didn't see a lot of footwork out of him immediately, which kind of concerned me. So that's, yeah. All defense. Well, I mean, look, it's just like racing, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a car guy and you watch this show, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, right? It's a win. It doesn't really matter how he got it there. Doesn't really matter, right? I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to fight Mike Tyson. Not for one round, not for any reason at all. In fact, I wouldn't even give him a punch in the arm, to be quite frank with you. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Back into cars. Caleb's like, fuck the fight. Let's go to cars. Hey, what's my opinion on a 2006 RSX? Ooh, Type S. I'm going to slap a 67mm turbo kit on there. Yeah, I think it's going to wind right up like one time, right? and then it's going to go poof. The girls' fight was 1,000 times better. You know, I got to agree, that fight last night between Katie and Sonora, whatever, those two girls were just excellent. I'm not a fighter, guys. I don't really care too much. I just remember Iron Mike being a big deal when I was a kid, and I know Jake Paul because of all this shit. So, honestly, I was kind of hoping my childhood dream would come alive and Paul would get knocked off his fucking post. That kid just keeps winning everywhere. Pissed me off. The rest of us are all struggling for fucking food, and he's up there making it everywhere. Pissed me off. Anyway, I'm not angry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just jealous. That's really what's going on here. Welcome to the show. Hey, encourage your viewers to share live. Oh, don't tell me what to do. Machine's always telling me what to do. Teaching me how to be human. I'm not very good at it. Oh, right, ladies and gentlemen. I got to keep going here. I got the Twitch. TW. It's TW. I got to go to the Twitch and turn on the chat, right? So the bots can talk to me. Log in. Yeah, we got to make sure the bots can talk to you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd have no fans. Welcome to the show. Can you believe it? We're waking up into a world full of where the problem child beat up Mike Tyson. I just can't even. I'm having such trouble with it. I'm going to need therapy for this, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's where we're going. Put a D series in it. You might need to like strengthen the living F out of all of that. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. 1 second here. Let's just get Gmail. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just distracted by all the like flashing lights and whirring boxes. Yeah. Okay, I have to get this code so that I can go to this thing here and not have an audience. But you know how it goes. Okay, let's go here. There we are. And look at me. There I am. Now, is there any chat? No. There are chats. There's just not one here. Okay, so there's one chat stream, ladies and gentlemen. Not working. Thumbs. I've got two empty chat streams, and like 5,000 people on Twitter or on TikTok. I'm not sure how this. They call it a weighted map, I think. Okay, better you know I gotta agree. Fight last night between Katie. Yeah, exactly. That fight between the girls last night. You could tell they needed it. They needed it. Like so, like emotionally, one of them was just she needed it. They were pretty tough, but I don't know about all of that. That malarkey with the headbutt. My, that lady really likes to stick her head in there. And I gotta say, if you're willing to stick your face that close into the fight, I don't know. Maybe rubbin's racing, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we say in the business. And, you know, if you're not missing a fender at the end of the race, then you weren't in the thick of it. So, you know, bleeding is, I don't know, part of the game. I don't know. The way she got that was accidental. Everybody knows it. The sad part was that it came too early. Though I have to say, when she got hit, you could see it in her face. She stepped back and she was like she had expected it. Like, oh, there it is. I knew you were going to do that kind of thing. It was a really interesting facial expression. Did not seem surprised. There we go. Josh says, "What's up, bro? What's up, bro? I woke up into a world where my childhood hero Iron Mike Tyson got beat up by a YouTuber. My whole world is shattered, bro. That's what's up. I'm gonna need therapy for this." Al followed the creator, ladies and gentlemen. Al, look at you, eh? They just you know, that's what I need, ladies and gentlemen, is for you to, like, it's therapy for me. Just follow the creator. Do it because you want to make me feel better. I can't believe my childhood hero got beat up by your childhood hero. It sucks. Where are we? Hey, what happens here? K's gonna put a D series in it. I don't know, mate. I think the K series was a better product, more just so that you could wind it up harder. But it doesn't really matter what block you stick it in there. You're really gonna have to strengthen from top to bottom, right? No belts anywhere. It's all gonna have to be chain. Like, just lots and lots of power. Billet steel, lots of it, lots of billet. How big should I go for the turbo? I did a 44mm turbo on an H22 iron block with a closed deck. That made some power. I recommend closed deck for anything you're going to pull, especially if you're going to jam a lot of horses into it, because those little motors like to vibrate. King of the Pirates! He just wants me to say it. He's talking to himself in the comment box because no one will talk to him. Hey, I know how you feel, King, okay? Safe space here, brother. Go ahead, let it all out. Let it all out. You wake up into a world where Jake Paul beat the heavyweight champ. He beat up Mike Tyson. Iron Mike Tyson. And not by a fucking small number either. No, I'm going to need therapy for this. That's all. I'm just done. I'm done with today. Today needs to be over, I believe, is the statement. Now, oh my gosh, that was a world. That was a world. Okay. Well, there you go. King of the Pirates is okay. Letting us know down in the comment box. And if you're okay, let me know down in the comment box. You got to smash green hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Green hearts get my motor running. Yeah, smash green hearts into the comment box. If anything you like from the Geekory Play Deck, Beakery. Yeah, you'd think I'd know my own name. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're just hanging around the web this morning talking about that crazy fight last night. Yeah, I stayed up way too late. I'm an early riser. I like to do the 5 a.m. thing. It's kind of my jam. And so 11 p.m. is a bit much for the Geekery, let me tell you. But it was worth it. Well, sort of. I mean, I did see Mike Tyson get beat by the fucking problem child. This is a ridiculous world I live in, ladies and gentlemen. It's just sad. I mean, come on now. Like, look at this. Look at him. Jake clearly looks like he's just outgunning this old fella. I don't know what words to use, right? Mike Tyson's not old and decrepit by any stretch of the imagination, ladies and gentlemen, but he certainly showed his age last night when he was fighting a less than 30-year-old man. I guess father time is catching up with us all. Like I said, I'm almost 50, ladies and gentlemen, and I wouldn't want to do fucking 30 seconds in a parking lot with Mike Tyson. Not even if I could run away from him. So you got to put yourself into a specific mental place and a physical place if you're going to jump into a ring with what is basically a wild animal. Mike's not the cat he used to be, but he's still pretty pissy. He can get angry. And if you're smart, which appears that Jake Paul appears to be, obviously, you can use that to your advantage. So, Anyway, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're coming from. Welcome to the show. We're just hanging around the web this morning and we're talking about that crazy fight last night. Oh, man. You know, I really expected it to be a lot more explosive, more fireworks, more passion, more energy, more footwork. No, I really did. But that's not what I saw. Hey, Riz joined the show from one of our videos. Hey, Riz, which video were you on? Did you like it? If you didn't like it, just keep that to yourself. I'm already living in a world where Jake Paul beat up Mike Tyson, okay? I'm going to need therapy for this. No, my day today is going to be shot. Humans are so weird, aren't we? I wasn't even there, and it's affecting me mentally. I might have to take a personal day from work. This is a bad deal. Bad deal. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're just standing around the web talking shit about that fight last night. I gotta tell you, yeah, it's a different place. Father Time catches up with us all, and unfortunately, I'm expecting that to happen to me, for the most part. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in and sit down. Pull up some pixels. We're just hanging around the web this morning, and we're chatting about that crazy fight last night. I gotta tell you, it's not for the faint of heart to watch your childhood hero just get beat up. I'd rather not do that again. Thank you very much. Hey, Austin joined the show down in the TikTok stream. Hey, just so everybody knows, we're broadcasting on the Twitch, on the Flip Flop. We're on Twitter. I don't even know why. I don't know why you broadcast on Twitter, but that's what we're doing. Hey, all my Twitters. Yeah, we're broadcasting on all the platforms, ladies and gentlemen. Catch us. The Geekory has YouTube channels, all of them. I have all the YouTube channels. I got cartoon channels. I got regular channels. I got all the channels. But I'm not any combination of rich, hot, or Asian, so I don't get an audience. That's just how it works. Yeah, it's a bit of a subdued show this morning. A little chilly out in the garage. I certainly wasn't going to go out there and subject myself to the I think it's minus 14 right now. Something like that in the garage. It's quite cold, so we're going to broadcast from in here today. Wow, look at that. We're moving 2,600 kbps. Those are kilobytes, I'm sure. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Just hanging around this morning, and we're mourning the loss of Iron Mike Tyson's dignity. Man. The only reason I would have gotten into a fight with that kid is to prove that I could beat him up. Not just for the money. It seemed like it was just for the money. I don't know. How could it not be just for the money? Given the shape that Mike was in, I just never seen him fight in 19 years, so we were all extremely excited to see what shape he was in, and when he come out of that corner, I was like, oh no, I wasted $200. Yeah, I'll get it to you, relax. I'm good for the money. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're on a march to 10,000 users. 10,000? No, I gotta tell you, I'd really rather take the car. Yeah, but it's all up to you, apparently. Because the algorithm's treating me like it's a war crime to expose my face to new viewers. So if you want to show the world you're getting freaky with your geekery, just share this out with all your friends. And let's hope the algorithm doesn't recognize me. Yeah, I got one of these going on, so he can't see my face. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Mary joined the show. Well, Mary, welcome to the show. We usually do car stuff here on the show. Guy stuff. We're all guying. Yeah, we're guys doing guy stuff. Usually do car stuff here on the show. Do you have a favorite car that you like? Or did you catch the fight last night? Nope, there she goes. Never mind. She's accidentally fat-fingered our show, ladies and gentlemen, and she swiped profusely to get out of here. Look at her go. Timbit. Oh, well, I know what country you're from. Welcome to the show. Did you see that fight last night? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Lots of stuff being confirmed. Yeah, you did, eh, Timbit? What'd you think? Eh? Were you rooting were you rooting for old man time? Eh? Or are you a bit of a problem child guy? Who was your favorite? And did you win or lose any money? Because everybody bet on it. I know I did. I know I lost. I cannot believe how much better shape 30 years will do for you. Imagine that, eh? 30 years of being an athlete took its toll on your body. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? Well, Timbit, ladies and gentlemen, down in the comment box, did catch the fight last night. Though we're hoping you're going to give us who was your pick, and don't lie. Tell us who you had from the beginning. I had Mike. I had Mike knocked out in the first 2 rounds. I had Mike knocking Jake out in the first 2 rounds, and I was sorely disappointed. By the end of the first round, I knew I lost. Well, halfway through the first round, I knew it was over. You didn't lose any money. Oh, I lost a bunch of money. Oops. That's okay. I'm not all that smart. That's how that works, right? I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I bet on a 60-year-old man. You had Mike winning in the first 2 rounds. If not, Jake had it. Yeah, that's kind of how I saw it too. If Mike didn't blast him out of the ring right off the bat, then it was gonna be a long haul to the finish line, and Mike wasn't gonna make it. No, I mean, he still got that explosive energy, but at 60 years old, it tends to wear off quick. And all he had to do was basically just jump around him like a fucking puppy for 20 minutes, and then it was over. Taylor did not deserve that one bit. Oh, what'd I do? Did I say something I shouldn't have? Father Time won. Yeah, well, Father Time catches up. It does. It's really unfortunate. I didn't see Mike's last fight back in, whenever the hell he fought last. But I did see Jake fight a little while back, and I got to tell you, going in. I was very nervous about 30 years age gap, and I mentioned it to a few people who, but I had to bet on my childhood hero. I just had to. I couldn't bet against Mike. Couldn't do it. I will next time though. I don't think he's gonna come back out of retirement. Oh, Mike could still put a whooping on 60-year-old man. Yeah, sure. Yeah, my grandfather and him. He's got my grandfather. No problem. Yeah, I hear that. Yeti! Ladies and gentlemen, you do not realize that you are standing in the presence of greatness. Yeah. 7 foot 4 inches tall. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the world's biggest midget. Yeti, down in the comment box on the TikTok. Yeah, if you like big content, follow Yeti. Yeah, he's the man. Hey, welcome to the show, Yeti. Did you catch that big one? Oh, here we go. Garbage Man. Ladies and gentlemen, showing up this morning for the chat. Oh, that's good. Everybody's got their bit. No, you didn't catch the fight. I really thought you would have been. Well, I just thought you would have been able to see it from way up there. Anyway, a lot of lights over yonder. Whoop. See, I'm going to break something in this fucking new studio of mine here. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Timbit, having a good day, dude. Yeah, you too, my friend. Good stuff. No, she shouldn't have won. Oh, Katie shouldn't have won last night. Oh, that was so close last night. I got to tell you, those two went at it for another round. Well, another full 10, 12 rounds. Fuck, man, that was brutal. It was brutal. I bet $1,000 on the fight last night. Won 400 easy money. You bet on Jake Paul? You like the problem child, do you? Well, you guys are the same age, aren't you? He's from your generation, I would assume. I don't know. You just seem like a young guy to me. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're just hanging around the web talking shit about that fight last night. Oh, baby, that was crazy. Yeah, I live in a world where Iron Mike Tyson got beat up by Jake Paul, the YouTuber. I'm going to need therapy for this. That's all I know for sure. Yeah, the new studio is a little subdued for me. I much prefer standing up. I should be creating a green screen or something where I can just stand here and talk. Hey, everybody, I'm supposed to mention this every 5 minutes. Yeah, we're broadcasting on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Twitter, Facebook, Live, the whole thing. The whole thing. Yeah, we got YouTube channels, ladies and gentlemen, but we're not any combination of rich, odd, or Asian, so I don't get an audience. That's how it works. Oh, the fight was a joke. Ooh, shots fired. Go ahead, Roke. Let us know down in the comment box. Why do you say that? What happened? What are you thinking? Oh, conspiracy theories aside, ladies and gentlemen, down in the TikTok, Roke's going to tell us what the hell happened last night. Gene says it was all scripted. Ladies and gentlemen, did it look scripted to you? I don't know. It still looked like a bunch of people got beat all to hell. Scripted, though, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Really scripted at that level? Why bother? I mean, who cares who won? It's all about the money. I tell you, nobody lost last night. Everybody made an absolute shit bucket of money, and we got a great show. Netflix gave it to us for what, $20 fucking? Like, can you imagine back in the day getting pay-per-view like this for $24, and along with all the other shit that comes with Netflix. Good job, Netflix. No conspiracy, Roke says. It was obvious. More ceremonial than a real fight. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you're just saying that it was a spectacle to put certain people and instill them into place. Based on what? Financials? What's the point? That's the like what's the point? Why does it matter who won? How does that change the outcome of the whole system? I'm not sure I understand. Come on, dig deeper. It's not a conspiracy. It's just obvious. It's just obvious. That headbutt last night was sick. I gotta tell you, Katie, she knows how to really fucking use her body when she's fighting. And like I said, when she got hit with that and stepped back, she didn't look surprised. It was almost like a fucking you know. It was like I can't believe you did that kind of thing. Financial's a good reason. You said yourself, everyone made money. Oh, everybody would have made money anyway, though, brother. Doesn't really matter. You get into a card fight like that, and you're going to make money either way. There was a dude that got knocked out in 90 seconds and made $20 million. 90 seconds. Mike punched him the fuck out. And he made bank. He didn't ever have to work again after that. And frankly, he probably couldn't. He rung his bell pretty hard. It was like wrestling. It was scripted for retirement money for Tyson. Ah, I see. But wouldn't he have made more money if he won? Probably. But it doesn't really matter because Paul's the star. I see what you're saying. So it's all just a show. It's like wrestling. A real life drama for men. Huh? Our very own Days of Our Lives. I get it. I like it, Gene. That's your plan. So are you going to still watch? Huh? Or is it just you're done with it? Like Santa Claus. It's all over for you. And what do you think? Was it just for money for retirement for Mike? That's a great option. That's a great option. What a way to go, too, right? He's got to hand that gauntlet over. But Jake Paul didn't just ask for it. He took it. He's getting a leg up. But no, I'm still watching. Ah, I see. All right. Well, everybody needs drama in their lives, Gene. So do I. Even if it is scripted, I'll still watch. I'll still watch. Because I got to tell you, it still has to hurt. Mike joined the show, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know which Mike it is, but is it the Mike that got beat up? As long as it's not the Mike that got beat up. Broadcasting on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. Facebook Live, yeah. We're doing Facebook Live, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. We're not any combination of rich, hot, or Asian, so we're not getting an audience on there. But it's happening. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show. Come on in. Let's chat. Me, it seemed like a money fight, but for Tyson, this got him out of rut. That fight was a joke. You could see it on Mike's face. He was disappointed in himself. Well, yeah. I don't know, man. Everybody's been saying that. But I got to tell you, going into the fight, people didn't say any of this stuff. I wasn't hearing that from the audience. It was more of a call. Jake's going to do it. Mike's going to do it. I had Mike knocking Jake out in the first 2 rounds. And fucking that Paul, I hate that kid. He just fucking wins everywhere he goes. You know? He looked good last night, and I hate that. He looked like he knew what he was doing. I've seen this guy like overhand crush some people, and I just anyway, fuck that kid. Fucking wins everywhere he goes. Drives me nuts. Don't you hate that, ladies and gentlemen? We have the YouTube power. Why can't we just cancel this fucking guy? No, we let him go all the way up to the top and then beat up Mike. Money or not, ladies and gentlemen, how much do you think Mike made on that one? How much was it? That's just like, oh, baby. Because I'm here talking about him. Yeah, exactly. But how much was it for? That's the point, right? The whole world was talking about it. Mike came out of retirement just to pull it off. So Gene's saying, yeah, let's do it. It's all just entertainment. It's all scripted. Jake got 40 and Mike got fucking $20 million. See, that's what I'm saying, right? There was a time where Mike Tyson knocked a guy out in 90 seconds and that guy got $20 million. So it's, it's the same thing. Mike's just at that age where he's got to pass that title over, and you You don't just give the title away, ladies and gentlemen. In this industry, you got to beat the other guy down for it. It's just I just have to say that I'm going to go on record as saying that Jake Paul's just lucky that at his 27 years old he didn't have to fight Mike Tyson at 27 years old. That's all. I think it would have been a different fight. But scripted. That's the way people are calling it. They say it was scripted. Jake made a bet that if Tyson knocked Jake out, he would pay him another $4 million. That's what Tyler says. Yeah, that'd be interesting, eh? Yeah, he's a real mouthy kid. I saw him going into the fight last night, and he did not seem concerned. I was a little pissed. You should be at least a little concerned when you're getting into the ring with the old man. But he proved that age is most definitely catching up with Iron Mike. Right? Iron Mike's getting a little rusty. Got some pits. Needs to be polished. And you can't polish that old metal, ladies and gentlemen. It just falls apart. There was a few hits in that last night that I thought were going to end it. Poor guy. He just didn't have the leg work. There was a lot of commentary on it. It was evident from the very first minute out, and he just didn't have it in him. He was carrying around a lot of weight at top, and his legs just weren't holding him. And he couldn't move. Yeah, right. Rusty says it, man. The old man just that kind of stood there. He didn't really do much. And I guess if it was scripted, as Gene was saying, then that makes a lot of sense. Right? I mean, I've seen Mike just go fucking ballistic. And I've mentioned this before, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Tyson doesn't need a square to go out, just square off with you. He'll do it in an airplane. Fuck, that guy will fight you in a telephone booth. He's no problem with it. What I saw last night was not the man that everybody feared in the 90s. It's not that guy, so. Mike said he's still not done. Well, $20 million, I mean, shit. $20 million, I'm actually considering a couple of shots myself. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, ring my bell. Just as long as the check clears, I'm not going to be able to do math after any of this, but I'm good with it. He wants to fight Logan. Logan said he would kill Mike. Oh, yeah. Well, I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, by the third round, it looked a lot like Paul was looking for a spot. He was just ready to pounce. I just fucking hate the fact that this kid wins everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes. Calls himself the problem child. Ooh, fucking. Anyway, I was really hoping someone would literally beat him off his post last night. It didn't happen. Now, who the hell is going to fight this kid that would take him out? Who do we got? He's the target now, right? We'll just line up a whole slew of people and take this guy out. Fuck it. One after another. Which is really too bad, guys, because he's changing the sport. This Logan kid has to get some credit. Like, he went toe-to-toe with Mike. He looked good. He has the technical ability to knock him out. He has the ability to fight. He's my size with 50 extra pounds of muscle. That is a fucking huge piece of equipment. He's not doing the work. That's the problem. That's what I'm pissed about. Right? This kid fucking wins everywhere he goes. He's rich as fuck. He's a YouTube star. Jesus Christ. I just literally wanted somebody to knock him off his post. So that's the question, ladies and gentlemen. Down in the comment box. Who's next? How are we going to knock this Jake Paul guy out? Somebody has to crush this guy. I'm done with him already. Fucking. Anyway. Guy just wins everywhere he goes and it pisses me off. I'm just jealous. That's the problem, right? Fuck him. Fuck his money. Fuck it, because it has feelings too. Anyway. That's jealousy for you, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Paul can suck a lemon. Welcome to the show. Ryan Garcia should get him. Okay, I'm going to go look up this Ryan Garcia guy. I'm not really a boxing guy. I'm not a fighter guy. I'm not an MMA guy. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. Getting punched in the face for a living seems a lot like, well, it seems like a one-time use thing for me, right? With a nose this big, it's just a glowing fucking orb of hit me. No, I'm good, thanks. But hey, if there's a guy out there who could take a punch, I sure wouldn't mind standing him up against this fucking dude. Because I got to tell you, the problem child has pissed me off for the last time. We're going to hunt somebody down to take this dude out. Right? We're going to send him in there with a scope. Fuck it. Anyway, Jake Paul. That kid just looks fucking mean. I hate that shit. Like, I saw him last night come out when he jumped into the ring. I just was like, oh, fuck this guy. And he's so big. I remember when he was just a skinny little YouTube kid. Fuck that guy. Well, I don't know, mate. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, I sure did see some crazy shit last night. Popped down in the Palm Down in the comment box wants to know if it's scripted. You know, we got some. Whoa, Jesus, I'm going to break my hands in here. We got a couple of people here in the comment box who have been talking about that. Gene said that it's scripted. They also said they'd still watch, and I got to tell you, you know, it's a bit of it's an All My Children for Men, really. Yeah, everybody's down in there saying that it was Mike's retirement fund, basically, and it wasn't scripted, but the outcome was definitely taken into account. What do I think? I think it was a great fight. Everybody made a lot of money. I don't see why they would pre-script who's going to win and how they're going to do it. I think when you get into the ring, it should I think they just leave it to the fighters. I don't think they pre-script it. It's like Dana trying to call a fight. You know, it's not fair to the audience. So I don't think it's scripted, personally. And the reason I don't is because I don't want that to be true, because that would suck, right? I remember the day I found out wrestling was fake, and I died a little inside, so I'm like, I just don't want it to be true. Training videos, he would have annihilated Jake Paul. Well, that's what I was like, fuck, man. When I rolled in there, Iron Mike Tyson. And also, like, I'm an Iron Mike Tyson fan. I grew up in the fucking 90s, dude. That's my time. This guy was, like, unstoppable. He was a wild animal. So, I don't know. I don't want to believe any of that stuff, you know? I want to believe that Father Time's just catching up with the old man, and, you know, he's got to pass that gauntlet on. That's just how it works. You know, and in this world, you don't just give it to the other party. They have to come and take it. And that's the unfortunate part that pisses me off. The problem child wins in YouTube, wins in crypto, wins fucking everywhere. Fuck this guy. He's a fucking my size with 50 pounds more of muscle, dating a fucking figure skate. Fuck this guy and his winning every single place he goes. Fuck him. Somebody, what's his name? Ryan Garcia. I'm going to look this guy up. I might even donate to his fucking cause. Somebody needs to take this Paul guy out. Right? I feel like I'm hiring a sniper. Oh, geez. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to need therapy for this. Training videos. Even after the fight, there was some focus on Mike the GOAT. Mike's the GOAT. You hear that place light up when he walked into the building? Hey, he didn't lose last night. He just got beat up. That's all. Mike Tyson's never going to be anything but Iron Mike for the rest of us. The problem is, Rusty says it's pre-scripted. And if it is, well, then fuck that. I hate that shit. Well, why would they pre-script it? I just don't understand it. That's the part I don't get. What's the point? Garcia will take him. Good. Let's put him in there. Let's call for that. Sign the contract. Right? Let's get that shit going. Never fight resistance. Just follow the free money. Always bet on a rigged fight. I love it. Boxing is the most corrupt sport. Mike Tyson's just getting old. I gotta tell you, man, I don't know. It looked a lot like Father Time was catching up with him, but a lot of people are pointing out that Mike threw a lot less punches than he's used to. Is it because he's old? Or is it because he was just getting paid to throw the fight? I don't think Mike would get paid to throw a fight. But in that industry, ladies and gentlemen, he's the old dog. He sets the tone. Really? Did he need $20 million that bad? I'm pretty sure he could have just signed a Duracell commercial. Would have been a lot less pain. All right. Yeah, we don't know. Boxing's the most corrupt sport, according to the garbage man. And ladies and gentlemen, he would know. He would know. It's all garbage. It's all garbage to the garbage man. I think it was scripted because Tyson needed the money. Rigger says the game was rigged. Did you do it? Was it you? It was him, ladies and gentlemen. He did it. He's got inside knowledge. Oh, yeah. Out of all his fights, he only fought one boxer and lost. Rusty. Who's he, my man? He didn't throw the fight. He didn't punch back. He just kept biting his gloves. Why did he bite the glove, ladies and gentlemen? You know, I don't think he bit the glove. I think he was opening his mouth to breathe and keeping his mouth guard in. Can't breathe through his nose. You could see he had a hard time breathing. Big time. That's why he wasn't biting his glove. He was opening his jaw so he could fucking breathe. But he didn't want to get hit. Love to see. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look, we're calling it Casper down in the comment box in the TikTok. Oh, he says I assume gender. Just stop fucking doing that. I'd love to see Ryan Rosal. Oh, I can't say that. To fight Jake Paul and JP get humbled real quick. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we've noticed down in the comment box that Paul likes to fight who Paul likes to fight, and Paul likes to fight people he knows he can win. I remember the one bye-bye mate where he knocked a guy out and he waved at him bye-bye. Like, you knew that was going to happen. No fucking way he's that confident in his ability to do what he's doing. Even I'm not that confident and to do my job on the daily with that much fucking... No. and he's beating up people. Anyway, you know, there's a real play on the internet right now that says the dude is, it's all scripted, and you guys are making a real case for it down here in the comment box. I tell you, humbled is the word for it, though. We need to humble this kid. Like, I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, talk about jealousy. He wins on YouTube. He wins in crypto. He's dating a fucking speed skating model. He's winning in. This Jake Paul kid needs to be knocked off of his fucking perch. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Just somebody. What's his name? Ryan something? All these people need to be signed up right today. Get them into a camp and get them after this Paul kid. He's now become the target. Mason following the creator. You got to help us, Mason. You do, right? You're single-handedly making the Geekory show better. Single-handedly, and it's all on you, Mason. Hey, why can't you people be more like Mason? He's making good choices in his life. Follow the creator. I can't stand looking at him, but you got to give him credit. He's great at promotions. Man, if there's one thing the problem child can do, it's get attention. Did you see that fucking show last night? That building was sold out. Sold out, and everybody was there to watch Jake Paul get his ass kicked. and we didn't get to see it, which just means that he's going to be able to sell out another arena doing it again. Now, this time we got to put a real skilled fighter in there. Don't get me wrong, Iron Mike's got some power, but at 68 years old, maybe he can train the next guy. I'm just telling you, it wasn't, I don't think it was rigged, but, you know, it's kind of rigged when a 27-year-old man is beating up a 58-year-old man in a parking lot somewhere. So it just didn't, you know, it didn't jive with me. That's all I'm saying. Hey, I can't stand, here we go. I would like to see him go George St. Pierre. Ooh, look at this. George St. Pierre, Ryan. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of stuff going on down here. Ryan down in the comment box says Jake's going to win all day long. Ryan Rozick. He's Canadian, harder than a coffin nail. Casper's making a real play down there for Ryan Rozick. Is that how you say it? Not sure how to say that. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. It'd be great if I could get somebody in there and just knock this fucking Paul kid off of his perch. I'm just pissed that he keeps winning everywhere he goes. The rest of us are struggling just to keep putting food on our table, and this guy's just constantly winning everywhere. Fuck him. Raziki. Yeah, I like it. That dude. Let's get that dude in there. Sign him up. I'll even donate to the cause. Right? We're going to make a GoFundMe page of, like, taking Jake Paul down. Jake Paul's going to kill him. He steps in, doesn't box. Oh, yeah, no. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Jake Paul's one thing. He's a fucking winner, and you don't win by accident, okay? That dude's got a team of people who are highly skilled standing behind him. He's got more money than brains. His heart is bigger than his head, ladies and gentlemen. That Jake Paul kid's going to win, and he's going to put himself through hell to get it. He put 50 pounds of muscle on his frame to do this job. That guy is committed. You got to stand back and watch and give credit where it's due. The problem child is the problem child because he does the work to disrupt it, to disrupt the industries that he works in. It pisses me off. He's in crypto. I hate that. Just bugs me. That kid wins every fucking place he goes, and he muscles his way in. He doesn't ask for nothing. He just comes in, kicks the swinging doors in, starts gunslinging, and somehow fucking manages to hit every target. No, we need to find, what's his name? Razaki? Sign that dude up. I think tomorrow, let's just go find him in a parking lot somewhere and make it happen. Sign the contract, motherfucker. That's all jealousy, ladies and gentlemen. All that is just powered by pure hate and jealousy. Yeah, I'm pissed right off. I don't like this Jake Paul kid one bit. I love to hate him. I think I like to hate him. That's the best part, right? He plays a good villain. I'm sure he's a super nice guy, donates to charity, pays his taxes, nice to his girlfriend. I'm sure he's nice, right? And if we ever sat down to have a beer, it'd be great. But from here, this distance, man, fuck that guy. That's all. Fuck that guy. Jake Paul. Also, Jake Paul's like 240 pounds, so if he does hear this, I'm just kidding. Fury. Tyson Fury, she put to sleep. Yeah. Tyson would have done it. A 27-year-old Tyson would have whooped that boy. Just whooped him. Jake Paul, almost any MMA fighter in boxing get over the UFC guys. I don't know, Ryan. That's a lot of That's a lot of statement in there. I've seen a couple of boxing UFC guys just. UFC's different, though, ladies and gentlemen. Once you're allowed to add your feet into that, then you can see the difference in the legs. Like, the legs have mad power. Those UFC guys spend a lot of time working the leg. A lot of time. And the boxing guys, they don't need them that much, right? They're just carrying the weight. They're not squeezing anything. So you put UFC guys in a boxing match, I don't know. To me, it seems a lot like fucking putting a viper in there. It's just deadly. They're allowed to use too much. Who's this? Whoa, hey, Rocket Man. Jake Paul's going. Only person who would knock. Who's going to KO? Who do you think it is, Rocket Man? Who do you think it is? Who's going to KO Jake? Who's going to do it? Lose the boxers in boxing every time. Yeah, in boxing they do. That's right. Change the tables around and you're fucked. You're fucked. Almost any. Yeah. Chef, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Gene. Apples and oranges. That's true. It is. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's a totally different sport. You put those two guys together, and one's going to win in his round, and the other's going to win in theirs. That's just how that works. Yeah. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we're just standing around the web this morning talking shit about that fight last night. We're broadcasting on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Wow, all of the things, right? We even got a Kick channel. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is, but I got one. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, speaking of Kick, let's just go see if there's any actual people looking at us there. Nope. That's how that works, right? We're supposed to get some side of chat, and there's where that goes. All right, perfect. Hey, look at you, looking at me, look at you. There we go. There, perfect. Can you guys hear me, or am I echoing? I might be echoing. Am I echoing? No. Let's hope not. Okay, sorry about that. Rusty says that Jake's only loss was against a boxer, and then he went after a 58-year-old. Oh, come on, he went after a 58-year-old? Look, I've said this a million times, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Tyson's a hothead, okay? He don't want to fight. He doesn't need a ring to fight you, okay? He'll beat you up on an airplane. He'll fight with you in a fucking phone booth. He really doesn't care. He doesn't need it. Doesn't have to. Jake Paul just had to call him on, and, it was on like Donkey Kong, so chose is the right word. Yeah, that's a good one. But I mean, it's not, dude, I don't know how to say this. I mean, he didn't just pick fucking any 58-year-old man. He picked Iron Mike Tyson. Like, even at 58, Rusty, would you do it? Would you get in the fucking ring with that guy? I could train for 9 months straight, but I wouldn't be able to get my brain into a place where I'd want to actually fight with Mike Tyson. I just don't think I could. Right? Maybe if I was the kind of psycho that went and, like, fought with dogs or wolves or something. I don't know. It's just not, it's not one of those places. Tyson had knocked him out in the first round. He wouldn't get paid. Tyson needed to get him down fast. Tyson did need to get him down fast. I called it. I said, look, man, if Tyson doesn't have him in the first 2 rounds, it's going to wear him out. And Paul's got so much energy because he's so young. And look at the fucking shape he was in. That dude was chiseled. He's got a full team of people behind him. He's putting the work in. It pisses me off, but he's winning. I hate this fucking problem child guy. Fucking bothers me. Wins on YouTube, wins in fucking crypto. Now he's winning in bot. Fuck this kid. Somebody, we need to get somebody. I'm gonna donate to a cause to take out the fucking Jake Paul kid. Please tell me he doesn't actually go towards Mike Tyson's pro record. Oh, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna get any records from Mike. I mean, the kid's got 12 fights. Mike's got 51 fights, and most of them are knockouts in the first round. So he should be calling out an actual boxer, not an MMA or older. Well, I agree. And we got a couple names down in the comment box that are his next target. Logan Paul versus Mike Tyson next. Nah, no more of that, ladies and gentlemen. Watching Mike last night just explains why we weren't treated to the show that we deserved, right? We're just too late. We're too late in the game. Father Time's caught up with the old man, and he's not the same guy he used to be. It's unfortunate. Jake Paul won. That sucks, but he did. Zach's right. Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, we're all car guys here, right? We know the story. A win's a win. Doesn't matter if it was an inch or a mile. Fucking win's a win. And he got one last night. And we're all real fucking excited for him. Yeah, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Anyway, Yeah, as much as I hate it, I'd still shake his hand. You gotta hand it to him, ladies and gentlemen. The problem child can do one thing: he can get some fucking attention. That building was sold out last night, and we're still talking about it. Yeah, this kid wins everywhere he goes. Pisses me right off. When it's all said and done, Jake Paul will probably be top 10 all-time boxing earnings. Sure, yeah, that's true, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're going into boxing, is it for the title or is it for the money? Quite frankly, if you're going into boxing and you're getting paid like Paul gets paid, who fucking cares who you're fighting? As long as you're winning. As long as you're winning. Even just walkout was showing his age. Yeah. Yep, CB, I agree, man. Just walking out there. He didn't look like he wanted to be there. He didn't look like he wanted to be there. He didn't look like he could be there. He didn't look like he should be there. And I was pissed. Because I remember Mike when he was in his prime. And I ain't seen him fight in a long time. I'm not really an MMA guy. I'm not a boxing guy, you know. I mean, it was Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. The whole world was watching. And we're still talking about it. But the point here that I'm making is that I remember Mike in a different day. And when he came out of that corner last night in the first round, I knew my money was gone. Unfortunate, but true. No, he really didn't look like it. And at the end, when he was standing there, he very much looked disappointed. But $20 million is $20 million. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I had to watch it on TikTok to someone else. To someone else. Yeah, Netflix had 120 million streams going last night. Yeah. At one point, it cocked out on me, and then I jumped back on it and got it. I was told by a couple people who didn't get a chance to see it, and I was narrating it for them, which is really too bad. Fucking Netflix wants the biggest show in the world, and then they can't fucking handle the flow. Like, you guys, what did you not think the whole planet was going to show up? There are people that don't even speak our fucking language that were coming here. Millions of them. It's Mike versus Paul. Yeah, no, it's fuck. Anyway, Netflix. I knew it was over when I saw the interview where Mike said, "Who cares about legacy?" Well, I had a problem with it when Mike smacked him in the face the night before, because it showed the stress level that Mike was under. He is a hothead, but that close to the fight, he usually has better composure over himself. He does a lot of mental work, and in that, he was just not in the right space to be taking on such a wild undertaking, you know? If Mike had fought it like he did in the first round, he would have had a chance. Yeah, it's true. Jake Paul stepped on his toes. Well, who cares, right? Like, that's the point I'm making. There was a lot of people in the past who would antagonize Mike, and he didn't really have too much trouble with it. There were a few guys that got his goat. I agree. And he's a bit of a hothead. He is. But just that strike at him right there in the spot, right? It just showed his stress level. You know, it's just like, it's not a bad thing. Everybody's under pressure. Dude's under pressure, right? He's making especially if it's scripted, because everybody in the comment box is saying that it's scripted. You know what I'm saying? So if that's true, then he would have been under even more pressure to have to make it happen. And if you're scripted and you know you can win, ooh, that's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. Anyway, Jake Paul stepped on his toes. Oh, or Sanders Usyk would be good fighter against Paul. Yeah, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to find the next guy to take this fucking Paul guy out. I'm kind of done with the fucking problem child winning everywhere he goes. Mike was gassed. I don't know, man. He might have been. Follow Mike's whole career, and I never seen him not punch something was definitely wrong. Well, he did postpone the original fight because of health issues. And at 58 years old, you have health issues. Like, you know, Mike doesn't, you don't have to be a fucking sports guy to have health issues at 58 years old. So it's just, I'm not saying anything, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, you know, like he's got some, ulcers. Exactly. Right. So you don't just get over stuff like that. It takes a lot of time. And at that age, you don't get over some things. You know, they just stick with you and you learn how to fucking cope with them. Scripted. Spoolin says it was scripted. I'm getting a lot of that today. See the difference between his training clips and the fight. Yup. Maybe he didn't sleep well the night before. Who knows, man? Who knows? It's got to be a lot of pressure. I'd have slept great. $20 million if I lose. $40 million if I win. I'd have walked in there and just knocked that fucking kid out. Most of us would be lucky to walk around the grocery store without being tired. Yeah, Nathan, you got to give credit where it's due. And man, I got to tell you, Rusty, thanks for this guy. Hey, you too, brothers. Thanks for swinging by. Normally we do car stuff. In front of cars for car people. And if you're a car guy, come back tomorrow. We'll talk shit about that stuff. Thanks for swinging by. Mike will always be Mike Tyson. No one can ever change that. No one's trying to change that. We're just talking about Father Time here. Did it catch him? Looks like it did. Looks like it caught him. Big time car guy, Rusty. Follow the creator. You got to follow the creator and jump into all of my videos. Yeah, you smash green hearts into any of the videos you like from the Geekory Play Deck, buddy, and I'll rev up more content that's just like that. Rigger followed the creator. Look at you guys. Look at me. Look at you. Rigger, making good choices in your life, sir. Hey, why can't you guys be more like Rigger, eh? Look at that. Yeah, we'll talk shit about cars tomorrow, but today we're just going to have to mourn the loss of the Iron Mike Tyson. He's lost that spot, ladies and gentlemen. We watched it get taken from him yesterday. It looks more like he handed it over. Scripted is the word that we see in the comment box a lot today. And that's an unfortunate. Yeah, CB sent us a heart. Oh, CB, you're a doll. Look at you. You joined the team. Look at you. Sorry about that. You did that earlier. I didn't even see it. Well, I'm just mean. There you are. Well, that's fantastic, CB. Welcome to the show. Hey, and you got to follow the creator. You make sure that you follow the creator and share this out with all your friends. Yes, I'm trying to grow my channel this year. We're on the march to 10,000 viewers. Watchers? Followers. Likes? I don't like followers. It's just, you shouldn't follow me, ladies and gentlemen. March to the beat of your own drum. But we are on a march to 10,000 followers this year. And though I'd really rather take the car. Yeah, but it's all up to you. So you got to share this out with all your friends. And share it with your enemies too. Okay? CB, I need the ratings. Yes, I'm trying to grow my channel this year. And when you've got a face made for radio, you need all the help you can get. Which is true. No one's trying to change it. Just saying. That's true. Yep. Mike Tyson's was kind of a car thing. He's rusted. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Iron rusts, ladies and gentlemen, if you leave it out long enough. And look what happened to the mic. Iron Mike Tyson, ladies and gentlemen, was and still is Iron Mike. Did you hear that place light up for him? When he walked in there, it just lit up for him. It didn't really matter whether he actually won the fight or not. Just knowing that all those people were there to see him probably was all he needed. It's all I would have needed. Yeah. Let him punch himself out and then call it done. Nathan Young, Nathan Young down in the TikTok, or the Twitter. It's TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. We're on Twitter. We're on all the social media platforms. We're on YouTube. We're on the Twitter. We're on all of it. We don't get an audience anywhere, but we're there. Jake Paul should have fought Arthur Betrobiv. Yeah, definitely should have. I think there should have been, we should definitely find somebody who's going to take this Paul kid out. That's all. Like, we just need to have a chat with him. Like, look at that. Look at that. And I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, look at those two guys, right? First of all, Jake is in excellent condition, right? He's got a full team of people behind him, and they're doing great work. He's putting in the fucking hours. You can clearly see it. I think we just need to stand him up against a fighter who's got some real skill, right? It's time to start picking out people where, okay, sure, you did the thing with the Mike Tyson. Okay, fine. But now we're going to put you against somebody who's got some real skill. I think it's time. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but I think it's time. Yeah, I'm just sick of this kid fucking winning everywhere he goes. Aren't you? The problem child. He wins on YouTube. He wins in crypto. He's winning in fucking sports? No. No more of this. We need to hire a gun here and get Jake Paul off this fucking... Just get it off. Just knock this kid down. Saw it. That was a TV show on Netflix. Yeah. It was a one-time run, and they canceled it immediately. That's Netflix for you. All the props to Jake. He worked hard, and he realized a dream. Hey, man, you can't take that away from this kid. That's the part that pisses me off. He actually put the hours in. I got to tell you, that kid, he's my size with 50 extra pounds of muscle. That's a big piece of equipment to both build and maintain. Yeah. No. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. And if you are, whether you're a skilled fighter or not, really, if you can hit somebody hard enough to knock them the fuck out, you've clearly put in the effort. So, I don't like it, but you got to give this kid some props. And everywhere this fucking guy goes, he can draw attention. Did you guys see that place last night? Sold out. Not a seat in the building available. Sold out. All there to watch the guy who created the whole thing get beat up. And he couldn't care less. Oh, how do I say that? Arxel? Arxel down in the comment box. Yeah, I agree. All the props. Hey, what do you think the fight was about itself? Lots of people say it was rigged. Lots of people are saying it was rigged. I don't know. Rigged. I don't see why it would be rigged. Why would you rig a fight like that, ladies and gentlemen? It doesn't make any sense. I think the fight itself was about Mike Tyson passing the gauntlet down. I think, or there's a lot of people talking about, hey, Mike just needed a retirement fund, and this was a $20 million payday. And, all he had to do was throw the fight. So scripted, maybe. I don't know. But I do know that if he didn't get him in the first couple rounds, my money was gone. And the first minute that he was out in that it just looked terrible. And Jake had all the fucking moves. He's chiseled up. He's in good shape. He's moving around like it's just grr. It wasn't rigged in any way, but it was just, you could see the age on Mike, and it sucked. It just sucked. Mike agreed to those terms. He did. He even called for the 2-minute round, so he was less fatigued in between. But the problem is that Paul just put the goddamn work in, and I hate that. I hate that he won. It pisses me off. He's winning everywhere he goes, and I don't like it. We got to find somebody that can knock this down. Yeah, man, hugging in the first round, Mr. Nobody. Did that just oh, man, he comes out, he starts hugging in the... Oh, I was just... man, I got to tell you, I was disappointed. By 30 seconds into the fight, I wanted to go back and watch the other fights. It was terrible. ATV 820, who won the fight? Google told me Jake won by unanimous decision. That's correct. Retro. Yes. You live in a world where the problem child has beat up Mike Tyson. I'm going to need therapy for this. This is terrible. Colt 45, that's right. Preston. Down there, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it works. That's just how it works. And you go, you work hard. You, too, can have anything you want. And if that's beating up Mike Tyson, then that's what it is. It looks like money can buy anything. Scripted is the word that everybody's using in there. Hey, have a great day. Thanks for your opinion. Oh, don't worry. You don't even have to ask. I'll give it to you. Hey, welcome to the show. We do car stuff in front of cars for car people. Today we're just talking about the fight. But if you like cars, then you're going to want to like, subscribe, and follow. But as my wife would say, don't encourage them. Okay? I told her that I'd tell you. 1 year of training, I could wipe the floor with Jake. Oh, see, Hi down in the comment box is making some bold statements. Bold statements. 238 pounds. Pure muscle. Trains every day with highly skilled people. I don't know. That guy's got the money, time, and the energy to do it. I don't have any of those things. Yes, scripted is right. Yeah, see, I'm seeing a lot of that. Retro, you think it's scripted, eh? Would you still watch if you found out it was scripted, like a WWF? Would you still watch? That's the question, really. Because people still watch WWE or whatever the hell that's called. Yeah, I remember when I was 10 years old and I found out it was fake, and I was crushed. A little piece of me died inside, and now I question everything in life. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're just standing around the internet talking shit about that fight last night. I mean, look at that. Square in the face. Bam. God, that's got to hurt. I don't care what you say. That 238-pound man can really punch. And he's got an overhand that'll just knock you the fuck out. 62 years old, High says. 220 pounds. I've been fighting for 6 years. I'm 62. I'm only 32. I'm 62, 220. I've been fighting for 6 years. I'm only 32. I thought you said you were 62. Which one are you? If Mike had more courage and not just stand there taking the punches, he could have won. I don't know if it was about courage. Iron Mike Tyson's got everything. He's got all the courage in the world. I don't know what the hell happened, man. I think, I don't know, man. Scripted's the word that's been used a lot. There was something different about what was going on in that ring versus what we saw before he went in that ring. He just had a lot more horsepower coming into the ring. It sounds like someone cut the gas as he coasted into the finish line there. I don't know. Maybe he's just old, man. He's 58 years old. I'm almost 50 myself. And I got to tell you, everything fucking creaks in the morning when I get up and move around. So I don't know how the hell this guy can even reach up over his head. Did you like the truck? Yeah, I didn't mind the truck, Justin. It was okay. I mean, it's not a vehicle I would own, but that's just the stuff that he rolled up. Like I said, that kid knows how to get fucking He knows how to get attention. He just knows how to get attention. Poncho. Sound! Yeah, that's helpful. A single word. What do you want me to do with that? I can't do nothing with that. You can tell in Mike's training videos he looked like he was moving a lot more than he was in the fight. Yeah, he came out of the corner and he stood there. It was kind of scary, ladies and gentlemen. I was a little concerned for his health. So, like, what are you doing? Do that thing where you knock the guy out. Do that thing again. No, he wouldn't do it. Yeah, I got to tell you, it does seem like it was just a money fight. There's no reason for it. Hey, Zachary, look at you, looking at me, look at you. Zachary, hi, Brent, look at all you people. Preston, hanging out today, talking shit about that fight last night. Got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm living in a world where Mike Tyson got beat up by the fucking problem child. I am not impressed. Not impressed. He knows how to make money. He does, doesn't he? I'm a little pissed at the fact that that's all he knows how to do. Everywhere this kid goes, he fucking wins. Jesus. Okay. There's no spirit in him. Hey, you can tell Mike's training videos, and there's no spirit in him. Down on the TikTok, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically all we've got. We got a lot of things going on, but we're only people in TikTok hang out with us. We're big in TikTok. No spirit in him. Words being used. I hear that, ladies and gentlemen. Plus, the guy was blind. Well, you know, he knows how to make money, I assume. I'm assuming right after this punch, Mike bit his glove. Jake held back a little. I don't know about that. Maybe that was a sign. People are saying it was scripted. He kept biting his glove. And that was a sign to Jake to back off a little. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? You think Tyson threw it? Look at that. Everybody's going off about how Tyson threw it. Why would he throw it? Doesn't matter. Win or lose, he was getting paid. Why would he throw that fight? Unless it was scripted. Everybody's saying it's scripted. Fight was planned. Brent says. Preston. It was like a stamina after the first punch. He did. He knocked the fucking wind right out of him. The guy starts hugging right away. It was a sad fight, ladies and gentlemen. We did not see the Mike Tyson we were hoping for. We just didn't. Money, 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 Brent says. That's true. It does happen. Yeah, bro, it was rigged. Okay, now everybody's saying it. Y'all just jumping on the bandwagon. So notice every time Mick bit his glove, Jake would hold back, right? That's what they're saying. Yeah, Mike was getting paid more to not knock him out. The pay was higher if he survived all 8 rounds. Survived? That's a bit of a tough word for a guy we used to call the baddest man in the world. No, he was biting the glove at the beginning. Mike was getting paid more not to knock him out. Paid higher if he survived all 8 rounds. Okay, that's good. Though fucking Paul did say that if he knocked him out, Paul would pay him an extra $4 million. That's a lot of money just for a jab or two in the face. Jake would hold back. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on there. But he started biting the glove like fucking immediately. My thing is I think he wasn't biting his glove. I think he was pushing his mouth guard in so he could open up his mouth to breathe. He didn't look like he could breathe all that well. He's 60, guys. He's fucking 60. I don't even know what the hell he was thinking about going in there anyway. I would have just left my record as is. Certainly wouldn't have done it. But money. Everybody needs this kind of money, guys. I mean, I'd fight Jake Paul for $25 million. Knock him out. Fuck. Survive 8 rounds, though. That would have been... I can't do that part. One overhand from that dude and I'm out. I go for a nap. Okay, massively it was round. There we go. Shared the live. Look at 6 sharing the live. Good for you, mate. Yeah, smart. Share that live out with all your friends. Hey, and we'll share it with your enemies too. I need the ratings, bro. Dad Mode Gaming. Welcome to the show. Did I see Tyson practice? Yes. He held back. Hey, everybody's been using the word scripted today, Dad Mode. What do you think? Scripted? Hey, did he get paid more to throw the fight? That seems like a big statement. Big statement, ladies and gentlemen. All I know is when he came out of that corner, it took me 30 seconds to realize I'd lost $200. Sad face. It's entertainment. Fight for who get it. Yeah, I understand, Doopy, but would you still watch if you found out if it was scripted? That's the question, ladies and gentlemen. Scripted or not, are we still watching? Are we still going to do it? Hey? Are we going to watch the problem child become the problem child more? That's the real question. Mike was more vicious in training. Yeah, he used it all up in training. That's what happened. He didn't have a chance to talk. He couldn't get any more out. He used it all up in training. It's sad. It's a sad world, ladies and gentlemen. I grew up in the 90s. Iron Mike Tyson was the baddest man on the planet. Yeah, we really thought he was going to join the military and run the place. A pretty bad man. But Father Time catches us all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm almost 50 myself, I can tell you. I get up in the morning and can't reach over my fucking head. I don't know how this guy got into the ring in the first place. Though money is a motivator. It can be. Hey, look at Conway following the creator. Look at you making good choices in your life, Conway. Good job. Good job. Everybody gets thumbs up for Conway. You know what? We should all just follow Conway, too, because it'll fuck with the algorithm. Follow him for no reason at all. Hey, TikTok. Oh, you're in the right spot, my friend. You're going to want to follow the creator. You're going to want to follow the creator. I got all kinds of stuff for you. That was terrible. It was awful, Pat says. Pat Streak. Mike took $40 million payday and left the chat. Yeah. It seems like the final boss of YouTube just, up against the final boss of boxing. Though I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see a Jake Paul Punch-Out video game or a cartoon or any of that. So, as good as he is at what he's doing, Mike was still better. That's all I'm saying. Everybody knew who he was, and I have to explain to my mom who Jake Paul is. That's all I'm saying. It's publicity and money. That's true. It's a setup, says JP. Scripted is the word that everybody's been using here in the chat this morning. What do you think? Scripted? And if it's scripted, ladies and gentlemen, would you still watch it? If you found out that this was all set up, would you still watch it anyway? 97 punches in 8 rounds. It was a 4-point difference. Fuck no. No. So you're finding out that it's not real, eh? This is how I felt when I found out that wrestling wasn't real. I was crushed inside. A little piece of me died that day. 2020 Mike was pretty good versus Ryan. So I think it was scripted versus Paul. Performing arts. The Joker. Down in the comment box. Performing arts, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Well, far be it from me to call out a television show on Netflix. Performing arts. It was rigged. It was rigged, says Bryce. Yes. Everybody down in the comment box in unison believes that this is a rigged fight. I love it. Now the controversy's on, ladies and gentlemen. How do we fix it? Those two could go at it again, but what if he wins? What if he loses? If you found out it was scripted, Bryce, would you still watch it? What do you think, Joker? Huh? Do you still watch wrestling? I remember when I was a kid and they found out that wrestling wasn't real anymore. Yeah, I died that day. It's just like the NFL. Oh, I don't sport on this channel. I can't sport. I stopped watching sports a long time ago. I don't even really watch boxing, ladies and gentlemen. It was just, my childhood hero versus my current arch nemesis. I really wanted to see him get his ass handed to him. At least shit, Jake beat Grandpa. Okay. Well, yeah, Cap, that's what happened. I woke up this morning, but I got to tell you, it's a new world. It's a whole new world. Not watching wrestling, Joker says, but he would still watch Tyson. Even if it's scripted, you'd still watch him? Because on TikTok down there, that girl fight was excellent. That was epic. Epic. And I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but that headbutt was not on purpose. It was just lucky. That's fucking rubbin's racing, baby. That's what we say in the car community. So every once in a while, you just catch the wrong fucking hook, and you're kind of done. Right in the head there. And, everybody complains, oh, she gets her head in there and put, yeah, so what? You're lucky that's all she did. If you were on the street, you wouldn't have gotten any extra fucking time to stand in your corner. Well, anyway, my apologies. Yeah, that girl fight was fucking epic. That should have been the main card, if you ask me. That's where it should have been these guys and then fucking those girls. Yeah. And kudos to Jake Paul, ladies and gentlemen, for getting those girls paid. If it wasn't for Paul, they wouldn't have been on the cards. They couldn't get a card anywhere else. He was the only one that got him in there. Millions for both of them. Fucking A. Again, this kid wins. Fuck him, man. Piss me off. I watched all the fights. My buddy lost $5,000. Oh, shit. I lost $200. $5,000. Oh, my God, no. I'd be getting a divorce. I'd be certainly sleeping on the fucking sofa for a long time. Yeah. I think that would buy me a ticket on the sofa for at least 6 months. I'd be a dead man. Oh, wow. Hey, sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to roll back a little bit here. Oh, there we go. Hey, I'm not surprised. Jake 158. Wow, impressive. 8 rounds. Yeah, I got to tell you, fuck, most people at 58 can't even go grocery shopping. With a little, little cart, little beep, beep. Jake Paul's great. for the sport, in my opinion. Says Kiv, hey, you know what? I got to give this kid fucking credit. Jake Paul is my size with 50 more pounds of muscle. He's got all the money in the fucking world and a great team of people behind him. And when you see him on stage throwing punches, he's putting in the work. And I hate it. I hate this kid. I really do hate the problem child, man. He's a fucking pain in my ass. Everywhere he goes, he wins. He goes into crypto, he wins. He goes into YouTube, he wins. Now he's in boxing, beating my icons. Fuck no. I say, yes, he gets credit. Okay, fine. But we still have to find somebody to take this fucking guy out. I'll start a whole poll on who's doing me next. But if it wasn't for him, those girls wouldn't have got paid last night, and they fucking deserved it. Man, they put on a show. Oh, I would watch that fight again. Ticket on the sofa. Yeah, baby. Recently, it's been all MMA. I gotta watch fucking MMA. You want to watch MMA, or you just go to any parking lot in fucking Home Depot. You can find MMA. Especially back during the years that we shall not mention here on the flip-flop. Hey, here we go. We should be able to see the contracts these YouTubes are signing. Yeah, we should be able to see the contracts, but contracts are private, so... He's so irritating. Oh, fuck, I know, right? Fucking guy. And he fucking wins everywhere. And it sucks because he's really putting in the work. I mean, you do not get to go toe-to-toe with Mike Tyson and survive if you don't have some fucking work put in. Like, yeah, it's 50 versus 12 fights, but he still put in the fucking work. He did. He looked great last night. He's fucking chiseled. He's got the moves. He's got a fucking signature move. That overhand right is a killer, man. It's a killer. Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but Jake Paul's winning, and he's winning for a reason. You don't get to this position by mistake, ladies and gentlemen. This kid is not a joke, and he's now a force to be reckoned with. So there's a lot of talk down in the comment box. John Cena, yeah, we got a couple people. There's a few Ryans out there, too. Ryan, Robotic, whatever. Yeah, we've got a few of them out there. So there's a list. There's a small and growing list of people that we know we could put into the ring with Paul and take him out. Now, the question is, will he sign the contract? Huh? Would he sign the contract to go toe-to-toe with a real fucking boxer? Not that Iron Mike ain't a real boxer, but Iron Mike is a 58-year-old boxer. Find me somebody in his fucking 30s that'll take this dude on. But, man, step back because he's got to be good. Paul's putting in the work, and it pisses me off. The Hulk. There you go. Like that one will definitely... I'd pay for that one. I disagree. It was a totally rigged fight, says user down in the comment box. Well... You know, there's a lot of talk about that. And I saw Mike in his training, and I saw Mike on the stage. And the only thing we haven't seen is the contract, so we don't know what it said. But we know he gets paid more if he doesn't win. That's what we know for sure. Because there's no fucking way that Jake Paul is going to put that guy out on the stage and say, here, beat me up, and I'll pay you more. He did bet him that if he could knock him out, he'd give him $4 million. But I don't know. The word rigged, the word scripted, it's happening a lot today down in the comment box. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Even if it is scripted, would you still watch? I don't know. I remember when I found out that wrestling wasn't real, and I died inside a little. I haven't watched it since. I still love the Hulk, and the Hulkster, and but it's not real. I can't watch it. If this isn't real, I'm gonna die inside a little bit more, and then that's it. I won't trust anything in the world anymore. You can't be mad at Jake. He's put in a ton of work. That's what, yeah, and you're right, Mutiny. You're damn right, man. That kid just keeps winning. You don't win by accident, ladies and gentlemen. You got to have a plan. You got to put in the work, and you got to have a good team of people behind you, and Jake Paul has it all. Pisses me off. I fucking hate that kid. Oh, I just cannot wait till we put him in the ring with somebody who asks and whoop his ass. Like a good smashing where they knock him right out, and they wave at him by like he does. Oh, I love that. Oh, I would love that so much. But in the meantime, we have to give him credit. We fucking have to. You earn your place in boxing, ladies and gentlemen, and he did it. Whether he paid for it or not, it's his spot now. And that's unfortunate. Okay. Did you see Sean O'Malley in the crowd? I noticed him at the start, blue corner. I only caught the last two fights, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I'm not a true boxing fan. I'm not the guy that you want to talk to about boxing all the time. I'm more of a car guy. We do car stuff on this show, but last night the whole fucking world was watching this. How do we not talk about it? How do you not talk about it? Paid more if he loses. Yeah, well, why would you pay more if he won? Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Paul set the whole thing up. Why the fuck doesn't he want to be the star of the show? When he rolled into that place and everybody booed him, I got a little part of me that just went, uh-oh. If it was scripted, he's going to win. So, but as soon as Mike came out of the corner, my money was gone. Netflix is lagging. Yeah, I had to jump in a few times. Though I got to tell you, it didn't lag during the girl fight, which was fantastic. It lagged during the big fight. I'm okay with that. It wasn't that great of a fight. We really all tuned in to watch Mike go nuts, and he just seemed subdued. Like something was holding him back. Yeah? Scripted is the word everyone's using in the parking lot this morning. Ivan, following the creator. Ivan, I don't blame you, buddy. I would follow me too. I really would. Yeah, I am both Asian and gorgeous, in my mind. I'm just kidding. I'm not Asian, but I did convert. Okay, here, wait. Jake will say something to his face one day, and Mike will drop him out of the wild. Well, yeah, a sucker punch, though. That's different. You know, Mike will. If Mike gets a sucker punch into you, you might go for a sleepy. Problem is that if you see it coming, you might be able to move around. Like Paul puts in the goddamn work, guys. He's really putting it in. You see him move last night? Fuck. Chiseled up 200, almost 250 pounds. Just pissed me off. I don't like it either. Might have been scripted. Paul versus Tyson. I don't know what the YouTube people don't take your hard work seriously. I don't know. That's why you don't have YouTube people don't take your hard work seriously. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Paul put in a lot of work. Other fights weren't staged. Well, that was a paid fight. It wasn't even Mike Tyson. It wasn't. Was it, Josh? Like, it just wasn't. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Down in the comment box, I'm catching up as much as I can here. TikTok, Kick, Twitch. Oh, we're on everything. YouTube, you got it, ladies and gentlemen. We're broadcasting with all the power you can muster out of a little flippy phone here. It's going to have some problems. None has got sued. Touch nation's finest. Okay, think about it. Mike's old habit fighting styles 100%. No one can copy. I don't think Tyson's just too old to fight. It seems like it. He just seemed like he was not moving the way he would. He did seem a little rusty, like the hinges weren't working all that well. And he took a couple punches from him early on and started hugging. I was sad for him. I really was. I don't think I would have taken on that fight unless I knew for a fact I could beat that little kid up. And last night it just looked silly. Tyson was touting him not a good fighter. Wasn't scripted. Morning! Grant's a geek, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fake fight. I was going to ask you. Yeah, fake fight. Everybody's going on with the word scripted this morning. Nobody likes the fact that Mike didn't win. And it keeps a good relationship. Yeah, the match was fixed. Paul wanted to promote his perfume. Logan was spraying him all the time. Expecting an old man to move like he did when he was in his 20s. I know, right, Sherman? Like, come on. I said it going into the fight. Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, Iron Mike Tyson was the baddest man alive when he was a little kid. But he's 58 years old now. And Jake Paul, he ain't small. He put 50 pounds of muscle on that frame and trained for 5 years in the gym with some highly qualified people. All the money in the world, literally. Like, he put the work in, and I hate it. The fucking problem child just keeps winning everywhere he goes. I'm not excited about it at all, ladies and gentlemen. We got to find somebody down in the comment box where we can just sponsor them to fight Jake Paul. Somebody talented. Somebody who won't just fight him, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody who will crush him. I do not like the fact that this fucking kid wins everywhere he goes. I thought Mike was going to bite his nose. Well, he's got biting his glove. I thought he was going to bite a chunk out of the glove. Honestly, I think he was just... I don't think he was biting the glove, ladies and gentlemen. I think he was pushing his mouth guard up so he could open his mouth and breathe. He didn't seem like he was getting around all that well, and he needed a lot more oxygen than normal. Butterbean wants to fight him. Oh, man, Butterbean's old, too. Come on, guys. Let's get somebody in there who can really whoop this kid's ass. We want somebody in there, same size, same power, same stamina. 20s is, get that. Oh, I just want to see somebody fucking rip him in half like a phone book. Sorry. It's not exactly my idol, ladies and gentlemen, but the fact that he beat Mike Tyson just pisses me off even more. Now I think we should send 3 people in there at the same time. Sorry. Leafs Nation. Glove. Oh, hang on. Sorry, buddy. He literally had a habit of biting his glove. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did it in the past, but I never seen him doing it that many times. And he just started doing it right out of the gate. It's really weird. He was having a problem with his mouth guard, or he just couldn't breathe all that well. Yeah, it was distraction so that we don't see where he really went, what they're really up to. Oh, yeah. Tyson Fury. Jake is a heavyweight now. Oh, easy now, RGB. I don't know about a heavyweight. I mean, he still has to go in and claim some of those titles. What he did last night was the equivalent of taking the crown from somebody who couldn't defend it. We all had concerns, okay? We all had our concerns about a 58-year-old Tyson going in. We saw him in practice, so we thought, looks good. When we see it in action, it's not so good. We got to find somebody who's of the same stature that Paul is, and we're going to go in there and just destroy him. But it's got to be the right guy, because we can't do this fuck around and find out shit anymore. We need the right dude. We need a killer. Raymond, hey, look at you, looking at me, look at you. Hey, you're following the creator, brother. Good job. You're making good choices in your life. You got a big old thumbs up following the creator. Yeah, we're on a march to 10,000 followers, ladies and gentlemen. Though I'd really rather take the car. Yeah, it's all up to you, though. Tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. Tap the screen and tell the algorithm that you like the content. It's okay to lie to the algorithm. It's not people. Yeah, you're not going to get in trouble for that. There's a whole list of shit down here we're going to do later on that's going to get us in trouble, but it ain't that. So tap away. Yeah, tap the screen, ladies and gentlemen, and tell the algorithm that you like the content. Yeah, tell it, because, it appears that it doesn't like me. Yes, me and the algorithm are fighting. We're having a bit of a disagreement. So share this out with all your friends. Hey, and share it with your enemies, too. Seriously, I need the ratings. I'm trying to grow my channel this year, and when you've got a face made for radio, you need all the help you can get. Oh, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying around the internet, talking shit about that fight last night. Oh, yeah. Yeah, ding, ding, heard around the world. Heard around the world. The word scripted keeps coming up in the comment box quite a bit. What do you think? Is it scripted? And even if it is, the real question is, ladies and gentlemen, are you still going to watch it? You're going to find out, like, that it's not real, and you're going to have your own wrestling moment where you realize it's not real, and you're crushed. Yeah, a piece of me died that day. All right, let's see here. GSP versus Paul. Hey, I got a lot of people down in the comment box that are liking that statement. Yeah, Jake technically never been knocked out. Boxing hit rock bottom. Raven says boxing's hit rock bottom, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, man. It certainly adds to the sport. I got to tell you, last night's event was the best thing to happen to boxing in 20 fucking years, because I don't watch the sport. I don't pay attention. Most of the people you're recommending down in the comment box to beat Jake Paul, I've never heard of before. But I'll watch now. Yes, I will. And here's the question, ladies and gentlemen. I keep asking you. Let me know down in the comment box. Hey, you find out that it's staged, even if it's scripted. Would you still watch it? I know I will. I know I will. Hey, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Stay Lifted says, no way Tyson was supposed to win with fight 60-year-old man fighting a guy half his age. It's not going to happen. We all had problems concerning going into the fight with Stay Lifted there. You're correct. We were concerned. I knew Father Time was catching up to the old man. I'm almost 50 myself, and I can't imagine 10 years from now being in any shape to be able to, push a shopping cart, for fuck's sakes, much less get into a fight with a 27-year-old fucking jack dude. No, I'm not really that kind of a person. Fell asleep in the second. Yeah, he did look like he was kind of napping there. At the beginning, he was going to pass out on his shoulder. Most staged fight ever recorded. Well, it was on Netflix, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it was a show. Maybe they're putting on a show for us. Holyfield versus Paul. I don't know. Holyfield's also getting up there too. Come on, let's pick something. Let's pick somebody from the new rack of individuals who are making a name for themselves. There's got to be fighters out there, ladies and gentlemen, that are the real deal. And that's not like Mike ain't the real deal. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not what I'm saying. Mike is also 58 years old, right? And the real deal can get stale after a while. So let's get some fresh blood up in here. That's what I'm saying. Fight answers my thoughts of if the Jake's fight was rigged or not. Oh, what do you think? It's me? Huh? Do you think it's rigged? Huh? Do you think it's rigged? The word scripted's coming up all the time in the comment box. And stay up that late? Yeah, I tried to. It was 11 o'clock. Who won? Who won? Jake Paul won, Night Edition. Can you believe that shit? You're living in a world where Mike Tyson got beat up by the problem child. Not cool. Not cool. Pads didn't hit back. Pads keep... Yeah, it's true. Yeah, keep your hands out of your pockets. Hey, Cummings Ram Hawk. Ooh, I dig your ride, bro. I totally dig your ride. No, I'm just kidding. It's a Dodge. Yeah, bring money. That's all I'm saying. Cope. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fauci YouTuber versus Jake Paul. Fuck these YouTubers, guys. Let's get some real meat in there. Let's put somebody in there who's been fighting on the street since they were 10 years old and they've had to fucking do it for their lives. And they're the same age and same size as Jake. Right? Put a real wild animal in there. Let's see what happens. Mike 10,000% through the fight. Ooh, so if he threw the fight, that's the real question. You find out it's scripted. Would you still watch? Like, are you going to watch the rematch? Right? Or aren't you? That's a real problem that people are having here. Past your bedtime, Camel? Yeah, I hear that. 24 capitalism? Hook? I don't know, buddy. I think you're in the wrong place. Ladies and gentlemen, Hook's just pounding like random characters into his comment box down there. If anyone knows Hook 180 down in the comment box, maybe do a wellness check on them. Seem to be having some issue keeping up with the bouncing ball at the bottom of the screen here. Jake Paul was trying not to knock him out. It did look like that. I fucking hate admitting all of this stuff. It pisses me off. But yes, it looked like Jake Paul was backing up to make sure he didn't hurt the old man. You know, he didn't want to do that on live TV. You could see the disappointment. I saw it right at the end. He certainly looked pissed right off. I mean, he did not look up once while the announcement happened. Here, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can see it. There it is. I mean, look at him. That's the face of a guy who's happy with his work? No, that won't happen. Paul's scared of losing. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. Vince McMahon is a genius. Hook 180, ladies and gentlemen. Hail McMahon! Yeah, he's doing great, isn't he? The celebrity judges. Yes, it was scripted. It was as bad as wrestling. Aw, I know, but would you still watch? That's the real question. I mean, it was the ding-ding heard around the world. We're still talking about it. Are we going to watch the next round? Do we really think that Jake's fucking scripting it out? Was a setup, according to Dracula. Yeah, the word scripted's coming up quite a bit. Jay knew it would be terrible PR if he knocked him out. That's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, you can beat him in a fucking straight-up fight, but knocking out Mike Tyson at 58 years old would not have given him the best visual. The optics would have been pretty bad. Yeah, I think he just ran out the clock on him, too. It's unfortunate, because he did look like there was a few places where he could poke and get in, but he did hold back. 14 ounce, won by 8 points. Jake threw more than 100 punches. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Jake's, ladies and gentlemen, man, you got to give this Paul kid some fucking credit. And I hate talking shit like this, but at the end of the day, he's bringing boxing back to the mainstream. He's putting it back in people's faces. This is the best thing to happen to boxing in 20 fucking years. And it's the worst thing to happen to boxing ever. I don't understand. It's almost like watching a slow motion car crash that we just can't stop staring at. It's just stat. Hook 180, thanks for the shout out. Go Hook, everybody. We should all just follow Hook 180 down in the comment box. Just do it for no reason. It'll fuck with the algorithm. There you go. Hook gets a follow. There you go. Hey, welcome to the show. Tyson was holding back. Yeah, we're hearing the word scripted. We're hearing the word scripted a lot, Jim. What do you think? Gymnasium, I love it. What do you think? Hey, and even if it is scripted, Jim, would you still watch it? I don't know. I think I will. I don't want to believe that it's scripted. Terrible fight, was so sad to watch. Bryce down in the comment box says, hey, it wasn't a great fight. I don't know. I think it was a very interesting fight. It was most definitely, it was not what we expected. I mean, we expected a much more furious Mike Tyson. And again, I mean, look at that face. Is that the face of a guy who looks happy with his work? No. That is the face of a guy who's making $20 to $40 million, though. That's what a face fucking $20 million looks like. Of course, if you've already won $20 million several times in your career, you know, that would be the face I'd make too. So, Dollar Bar says, no, it was pathetic. Those are some strong words, my man. Same with the women who thought it was fake. Oh, I don't know about that. I rather liked that fight. I thought it looked dazzling. It was a damn good show. One way or the other, right, Dollar? If it was all fake, whether it was all fake or not, would you still watch it? Why she showed her rear? Oh, yeah, what's up with the ass shot? Did you guys see that? Holy Christ, what was up with the ass shot? Anyone? I forgot about that. Thanks for bringing that up. Who's that? Who was that? Dollar Bar. Yeah, what was with the ass shot? Guys, did you guys see that? Anybody? What? And what the hell was Netflix thinking? Oh, yeah, they accidentally followed that. What the fuck are you chasing that for, cameraman? What are you doing? The women's fight was the best of the day. Camaro says it. I agree. Well, shots fired, but I'm going to have to say it. Those two big boys should have beat each other harder. That's all I'm saying. That wasn't the card fight we wanted. We didn't pay all that much for it, so what did we expect? But at the end of the day, that just wasn't what we were expecting. Yeah, the girls were the best fight. They really were. Oh, what's this? Sports fan! What's Sports fan doing? Hey, buddy. Thanks. Welcome to the show. We're a little concerned that maybe you have some trouble here. Is it possible to just not do that? Oh, that's a nice guy. Here, let's just mute that dude for the rest of the live. There we go. Sorry, guys. Sports fan there. A little overzealous. Yeah. a little pissed off with his sorry that your guy lost, bro. But don't take it out on us. There we go. My apologies. Well, Mike was holding back because he clearly wasn't allowed to hit Jake. I don't know, guys. He didn't look like he could. There was a couple spots there where I thought for sure he could reach in and poke him. He didn't take it. What the hell was up with that? What the hell was up with that? And Jake, same thing, man. There was a few points where he saw an opening and he just left it. I don't know. The two of them were probably... Yeah, his legs just weren't there, eh? No money for knocking Paul out. Paul bet $4 million that Tyson couldn't knock him out. He said it live on his show. Biting his glove because of the biting fixation. I don't think so. I don't think so, Perry. I think what was happening is that he couldn't breathe all that well, and he was just holding his mouth guard in while he was trying to breathe. He's fucking 60, bro. Trying to get that kind of oxygen into that chest cavity would have been difficult. He's just not what he was when he was 30. And Jake will run around you like a puppy. I made $800. Go user. Look at you, eh? Smart guy. He's almost 60. Yeah, he's getting up there. He's getting up there. I wouldn't want to take a punch from him, but I wouldn't, I'm not Jake Paul. Muhammad versus Jake next. Yeah. I got the 85-year-old guy. Now I'm going for the 95-year-old guy, right? And then after that, he's going to fight Biden. He literally said it to the Netflix anchor. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's what he should do. Get out there and go after Muhammad Ali. He's going to take all the crowns from these old men. It's hilarious. I beat up old guys. That's what he should be. Jake needs to fight somebody in his league. That's what I've been saying, Zudi. That's what I've been saying. We got to find somebody. We got to find somebody here who's like the next fucking boxing dude of the year. And then we're going to put him in there. We're going to put him in a ring with Jake Paul, and he's going to rip him in half like a phone book. I'm kind of excited about it, right? I'm not a fan of the fact that this fucking problem child kid just keeps winning everywhere he goes, okay? He's winning in fucking YouTube. He's winning in fucking crypto. He's dating a supermodel. Like, fuck this guy and all of his money and shit. Let's find somebody who actually knows how to fight, put him in the ring together, and even the odds. Or at least down that score a little bit. I gotta tell you, that just bothers me. We should put Jake in MMA. Hey, man, Jake's conquered a bunch of other stuff. I think in MMA he'd actually have to reckon with some serious forces. That would be a place I don't think he could handle. But then again, nobody thought he could handle boxing. So, that's the problem. Mayweather. These are a lot of big names, ladies and gentlemen, but they're big names from the 90s. Who's coming up? Who's hungry for it? Who needs it? You know what I mean? Who needs it? Who's going to have their first win against somebody big? That's the guy we need. We need a wild animal that's hungry. Stick him in there. Hey, Jake, meet, I don't know, Ryan. Ryan, eat Jake. That's kind of... Anyway. Garcia? Sure. Somebody, anyway. Hey, Preston, following the creator. Look at you. Looking at me. Look at you. Well, smart person. You're making good choices in your life. Follow the creator. Smart guy. Hey, listen, and share this out with all your friends, right? And share it with your enemies, too, okay? I need the ratings here. Yes, I'm trying to grow my channel this year. And when you've got a face made for radio, you need all the help you can get. Also, I'm on a march to 10,000 followers. 10,000, though I'd really rather take the car. It's really all up to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's really all up to you. You're going to have to find and, share this out with all your friends. Yes, the algorithm's treating me like we slept together. Mm-hmm. Can you blame her, though? When you put Geekory on your platform and suddenly you're bored stiff. You see, that's the kind of shit that got me kicked off in the first place. But if you want to show the world you're getting freaky with your Geekory, then share this out with all your friends. Yes, share it out with your enemies too, and let's hope the algorithm doesn't recognize me. Yes, I've been working on my announcer voice. We've got a bunch of radio videos that we do. We can do sponsors. I got sponsors. We do sponsor stuff. Your audio only comes out of the left channel. Oh, that's sad. It's probably because my mic is not on a preamp. I got to get the right tools to do this stuff. I'm just getting started. Sorry, mate. Ivan, follow the show, man. You're going to watch it improve over the next couple months. I've got a whole list of products I have to go buy. A preamp. I got to get a real mic. This one's kind of good, but it sucks. I got to get the cage for them. Pop filters, all that kind of stuff. So eventually it'll come out of both speakers. Because, smart like a Big Mac. But this is what you can say. Love is blind. and broke. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so stick around if you've already followed. Good for you. You're making good choices, and you're gonna watch me. You're gonna watch me. Fuck it up a whole bunch of times. As an online content creator, ladies and gentlemen, I'm basically writing a fucking instruction manual up here on how to screw your life up. So don't try this at home. Okay, it's not recommended. Even the ref was disappointed. Yeah, the referee, I tell you, he did not seem like he seemed like he had seen more active fights in the parking lot in his local Walmart. Ooh, Ivan wants to know what I think about Edison Motors. I think anybody, and I mean anybody, who's willing to take on the auto industry in America or Canada has got my vote. Okay, Edison's doing the right thing. He sees the gap in the market, and he's taking the initiative to go and fill it. He's not doing it, some stupid way. These aren't full electric trucks he's making. They are work machines. And if anyone knows how to make a work machine, it's going to be that fucking guy, because that's what he made his business doing. This is a clear case of Lamborghini entering into Ferrari's domain and saying, you're doing it wrong, and I'm going to show you how. What do I think of Edison Motors? I think they're the next. I think if we treat them with the correct regulatory bodies here in our country, because we're not very good at doing that, then they're going to be the next Tesla. Then there'll be a Canadian Tesla, and they'll be worth it. I'm waiting until they go public, their IPO, and I'm buying right away. So, yeah, what do I think of Edison Motors? I think I'm going to make a whole show and cover them. That's what I'm going to do. Figure out everything that they're doing, where they went. They did the Japanese, the Chinese bullet train videos and all that kind of stuff. They're really smart people there, and I really enjoy the work that they're doing. The whole situation with the giant company and Edison is crazy. I do. Yeah. Now, like I said, normally, Ivan, we do car stuff on this show. We do car stuff in front of cars for car people. And today we're just talking about the fight because it was the bell heard around the world. But at the end of the day, yeah, we're quite car people. And Edison is one of the companies that I like to say good things about. In fact, I haven't done an ad for them. I should do an ad for them. Edison Motors. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Now that you guys talk about it. Jake Paul will beat Cannell. I don't know. I don't know who he's going to beat next. I really don't. I hope it's somebody with some real skill. We got to put somebody in the ring with him, ladies and gentlemen, who's got the stamina and the skill and all the work. We just got to get it. I saw Mike driving an old BMW. That's awesome. I saw Mike Tyson in an elevator once that the doors were closing. And it was him. And I could tell it was him because he had that stupid tattoo on his face with a bunch of bodyguards standing next to him. Just in the right hotel at the right time at the right second. Just watching him, and then the doors closed. Anyway, that's the only time I ever saw him. Mike fought because he wanted to. Y'all can't make up excuses. There you go. Z-Dre, down in the comment box. That's what I was saying yesterday. This guy is not being told what to do, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't nobody fucking tell Mike Tyson what to do. Mike's been getting himself into trouble for a long time. And, he's a grown man. Knew what he was getting into. Knew what he was doing. Hey, he knew what he was going to get paid. I mean, let's face it, ladies and gentlemen. He had a payday. He got paid. You make bank when you're going into stuff like that. So, I don't know. There was a lot of words down in the comment box, C-Dre, about scripted. The whole fight was thrown, et cetera, et cetera. What's your thought on that? I don't want to think that. I really don't. I mean, Father Time catches up to all of us. I'm almost 50 myself. And when I get up early in the morning, I can't even lift my fucking arm above my head. What was his pay? Well, let's just say it was $20 million or more. I mean, I'm not sure what else he made. Jake Paul made a straight-up bet that if Mike Tyson knocked him out in the first 2 rounds, that he would personally pay him an extra $4 million. So he didn't get that chunk. I don't know. Jake won with rigged. I don't know, Love and Fire. What do you think? Was it rigged? Jake Paul won. He did. He won by unanimous decision. They went all 8 rounds, though Mike was tired right out of the fucking gate. I don't know. Yeah, he really was. He really was tired. Subtract the hospital bill. He still made a ton. Subtract the hospital bill. With $20 million, bro, you could afford to bring a hospital to you. Yeah, just bring a crash cart. Set it right next to the stage. I'm going to need it. Rigged. Oh, no. Hey, yeah, that's the word we're hearing all day today. Rigged. It's sweet. We've been hornswoggled. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You got hornswoggled last night. Jake Paul, the problem child, fucked you out of your Netflix subscription once again. People were saying he looked high walking in. Might have been. Though I got to tell you, it looked a lot like he was smoking pot if he was high at all, as he certainly was dopey. It's not rigged. Ooh, TW. What's your name? The WRS. The worst. Oh, you're the worst. That's what's up. Okay, thank you. Scripted, not scripted. Look at you guys fighting it out down in the comment box. Hey, how can we tell it was scripted? We don't see the contract, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know what they said. Who needs a hospital bill? Yeah, I'll just bleed all over the carpet for $50. Fuck it. It's cheaper to replace the carpet. Hey, Shawn says it was not scripted. Hey, Shawn, what if you found out it was scripted, guys? Would you still watch it? That's the real question, right? Scripted or not, ladies and gentlemen, it's the ding heard around the world. Would we still watch it? I think we would. We're still in here today talking shit about it. Look at these fucking people up here. It's ridiculous. It's about as real as WWE, says Dan. I agree. It's like pro wrestling, Ivan says. Scripted, most likely. Ooh, yeah, we got a big call out there, ladies and gentlemen. The majority of the audience today is calling that it's scripted. Yeah, they're saying it was thrown. Old Tyson through the ring. I don't know why he would do that. But it's possible. Even if it wasn't scripted, Wyatt says it was still a disgrace of a fight. Well, I don't know about a disgrace of a fight. It just wasn't as exciting as the rest of the world expected it to be. In fact, the first fight was far more exciting. The girls, the fight before that. Man, the girls' fight was excellent. Just excellent. With all the drama of the headbutt. And that fucking ref. Oh, that dude could not see anything. You know, he's going in there with cataracts. Like, what a fucking guy. It wasn't scripted, ladies and gentlemen. It was thrown. That's the difference. He didn't even watch it. And I know it's rigged. Oh, they didn't even watch it. That's probably why you don't watch it, right? Because you're aware of it being rigged. In the ring, hey, earlier fights were great. I agree, Shawn. I agree that the girls were great. They should have been the fucking main cards, right? We should have had Jake Paul, then the girls. And I think they might do it that way next time because that chick fight was so excellent. So much swinging going on in there. So much action. The girls wanted it way more than those boys wanted it. They needed it. Oh, it was just epic. That fight was main card, man. You could have switched it off last night right after that fight, ladies and gentlemen, and you wouldn't have been disappointed. You could have woke up the next day and went, yeah, that's what I figured. It would have been crazy if when Paul bowed in the last 10, I thought he was going to punch him right in the face. But it would have been, ladies and gentlemen, agree with me here, it would have been bad form for Mike to take that opportunity. What he got was the passing of the gauntlet. That kid's, like it or not, that kid's classy, man. Bowed to him in the ring. That says something. You know? It tells me that Paul understands what he was doing. You know? He just knew what he was doing. He knew who he was standing in front of. He knew where he was in life, and he knew what was happening. Yeah. So anyway, I hate giving Paul credit. I fucking hate the problem child, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a YouTuber. I fucking hate this kid. He's like my nemesis in every place. I do crypto. He goes into crypto. He's fucking dating speed skaters. I just hate this kid. Fucking wins everywhere he goes. I want to find somebody and put them in the ring with him. Just rip him in half like a phone book. Can we just get a cougar and put him in the ring? I'll pay for a cougar. It was an exhibition match. All the media documentaries, they got a show. That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody wins, okay? Let's just call it like it is. Those two boys got bank, and we got the greatest show of our lives. Really. I mean, that's the best thing to happen to boxing in the last 20 years. And if Jake Paul can keep this kind of momentum up, those girls are going to be back in the ring again. And that's just the rivalry we're all waiting for. We need a knockout from one of those two girls. We really do. And I don't get it, ladies and gentlemen. Is there any reason why these guys have to stick a camera in their face immediately after the fight? They don't catch their breath. They don't get to say anything. And they're trying to talk through all that breathing? Could we just give them a minute? Holy fuck. What a ridiculous. It's just a bit much. The fight was bullshit, Glass says. Oh, Doc says, Jake hang on a second. Teak City. Jake says, never challenge. Whoops. What did I do here? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to catch up with you here. Whoa, Jake. We never challenge or defeat Prime Mike Tyson. That's true. I often wonder what would have happened if you caught a 27-year-old Paul and to a 27-year-old Mike Tyson, I think that would have been a very good fight. Because the 27-year-old Mike Tyson would have been a lot more angry. Okay, 55's Toshi small form. I have 55 in a smaller form of Bitcoin. Coin paints. Hey, have you seen the numbers lately? Man, the price action in the coin world's been great. And if you do like cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen, then jump into my link tree. Yes, I've got YouTube channels following cryptocurrency and pop culture. Yeah, I got YouTube channels, but I'm not any combination of rich, hot, or Asian, so I basically don't get an audience. But follow the YouTube channel and let's talk shit about crypto. Should I invest in anything? Well, the market's pretty hot right now. I wouldn't put any money down anywhere. I used to have all kinds of places that I would recommend, but not right now. It's just a little too hot for me. I'm in the sell mode, but I bought 3 years ago. So my not doing well. Hang on to that. Just hang on to that. We're still early in the cycle, guys. It's going to go, right? Old man Citrus hasn't even taken the seat yet. It's all hearsay. Everything we're talking about, it's all hearsay. All the announcements, all the things we hear on the internet, it's all just hearsay until it becomes the real deal. So don't sell, don't buy, don't do anything. Sit on your hands. Oh, Jake Paul didn't beat Mike Tyson. Time did. Kyle's correct, ladies and gentlemen. Father Time catches up to all of us. And last night was a clear indication of what happens in your 60s. You just can't fucking do it like the young kids can anymore. You just can't. You know? I'm like 50. I'm already starting to get to that point where I just got these younger guys around me that are fucking way better, faster, younger, stronger, sharper. You know, they want it more than I do. They're hungry for you got to give it to them. You got to give it to the kids, man. They're working harder for it. This Jake Paul kid put in fucking work. Look at him. Look at him up there. He's fucking chiseled. You know? He danced around Mike like it was no big fucking deal. It just pisses me off. I'm not happy with it. I hate the problem child. I fucking hate this kid. He's a YouTuber. He wins there. He goes into crypto. He wins there. He's dating speed skaters. Fuck this guy, right? Can't we just put him into the ring with an actual cougar? Like, I'd just like to see that fight. Kyle, it was scripted. Mike's holding back for sure. You could tell compared to his training. Yeah, his training and his fucking... in his training, ladies and gentlemen, he looked different. When he came out onto that stage, it took me 30 seconds to realize it wasn't the same Mike. Subdued is the word for it. Don't talk about my goat, Jake, like that. Oh, come on, man. Jake's not necessarily the goat, but Jake is most definitely a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It really is. But the problem child is putting in the work. He's my size with 50 pounds more muscle. And he's been training with some of the best in the world for over 5 years. Yeah. You don't get this spot, ladies and gentlemen. You got to earn it in this place. And even if he's fighting people that he knew he could beat, he's still got to get in there and risk getting a really good punch to the face. Like a really good one. Ring your fucking bell. Anyway, the problem child is now the force to be reckoned with in boxing. And I got to say, this is the best thing to happen in boxing in 20 years. Because we now have an arch enemy that we can all agree needs to be taken out. Even if you like Jake Paul, ladies and gentlemen, even if you like him, you still want to see him get beat up, don't you? I know I do. Not watching JP event ever. Oh, it's a con, man. Oh, it was scripted. True says down in the public. Shots fired, ladies and gentlemen. Scripted. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Is it scripted? Was it a scripted fight last night? Was it? And what was showing you it was scripted? Was it because Mike came out a little subdued from his original videos? Or maybe they were just amping up his videos? Oh, Big J down in the comment box says, look, you can grab cash. Definitely a cash grab. Yep, definitely. For those who said Tyson, try not to watch the fight again. Who say Tyson did not try watch the fight again. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. He just looked tired. He looked like he fatigued out real fast. He did not have the power that he did back in his day. But then again, he's almost 60, guys. We got to give credit where it's due here. Old man time is eating away at the old man. Iron Mike is getting rusty. And I'm okay with that. Nobody thought that Mike was going to carry this title into his 60s. That's just an absurd thought. But we all kind of wish that he would have. We all kind of wished it. Yeah. I wish Mike won, Memphis. I do too. I do too. We all went there. You heard the place light up when he walked into the building. Everybody there wanted Mike to win. Everybody did. Except for Mike, apparently. Ah, man, $20 to $40 million for a fight. I don't care the outcome either. Really, I'd have bit my glove for half the movie. 4 or 5 open shots in the first 2 rounds and didn't take them. True, I get it, bro. I saw it too. But Jake also had a few openings that he went to jab for and then pulled back. I wonder why. I wonder why that was. There was a few of them. You're gullible if you think the fight wasn't rigged. Ooh, user down in the comment box. He's blaming you for it now. He's angry. Did you lose any money on the fight? Mike got paid more for losing. That's what Carlson's saying. Hey, that's what everybody seems to think. Mike always lost momentum after the 3rd or 4th round. Bro, he started hugging halfway through the 1st round, Nathan. He started hugging. Weston said it was staged. They're both millionaires. 22. Listen, they were both millionaires before they started. What's the difference? What's the difference now? The boat gets bigger? Huh? The bedroom has got more stuff in it? I don't know, man. There was something going on last night that we're not privy to. The passing of the gauntlet, I think. That's going to be sad. He had leg issues but didn't want to admit it so the fight could happen. Oh, yeah, his legs were terrible last night. The footwork was so... He lost. He lost, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter why. A win is a win, and we got to give it to Jake, which is unfortunate. And we're car guys. A win's a win. It sucks, but we have to hand it over. He chose not to humiliate Mike, Steve-O says. It's clear. There was a few shots he could have taken the old man right out. And the last 1 second of the round, bowing to him, class. I hate this kid. He's got too much class. And the fact that Mike didn't take that opportunity to just slug him, I would have. But it would have been terrible if he had. It would have been terrible. It went really well. The old man, I think it was a passing of the gauntlet, right? That bow at the last moment of the fight was clear class. He knew what he was doing. He knew who he was talking to, and he knew what was happening. And now we have to give it to him, which is a sad world where fucking a YouTuber is now he beat our icon, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to hold a new icon up. To a girl, get a tattoo because Tyson lost. She made a bet with Paul. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's bad. She's going to have to get a bad tattoo. Mike was going to feed Jake Paul's gifted pigeon to his pet falcon. Jake won fair and square. Hail the madman. Yeah, he didn't just win, ladies and gentlemen. It's not about that. You don't get candid. You don't get handed this title. Okay? Jake puts the work in. It's really unfortunate. He spent 12 years on YouTube grinding out a living, and then another 6 or 7 in fucking boxing doing it. It's, he's chiseled, he's skilled, and he's working with some of the best people in the business. It's not great, but we have to give him some credit here. I mean, he's doing the work. And you don't just get to fucking be in that spot, right? You don't get that spot. You got to earn it. I know that I wouldn't go through what he went through to get there. He was already rich before he started, guys. If this is about money, then I don't understand it. Like, this kid is fucking rich. What? If it's about money, I just don't get it. How much more do you need? He doesn't need any more. He's clearly doing it for something else. And it must be this fact that we're all talking about him, right? Jake's drops his gloves was disappointing. Tyson didn't act on it. That's true, Nathan. He didn't. He was a little slow. He missed a whole lot of openings, and Jake just didn't take them. You saw him see them. I saw him see those openings and drop his glove. Why didn't he take it? He could have took the old man out a number of times. Jabbing, just 1 versus 1. Luke Douchy will lose. He's old. Yeah, that's sad. Tyson's interview with Joe Rogan. This is going to be an interesting... Yeah. Wasn't the final nail in the coffin for the sport of boxing. I don't know what is. I don't know, Cameron. I think it was the best thing to happen to boxing in 20 years. We're all standing here talking about it, and I know that those 2 girls weren't on my list before, but they are now. And if they ever have a fight, well, I want to see that one. Yeah, you got to hand it to Jake Paul. He got those girls paid. They made a bunch of bank last night. You don't get on Netflix and for free. Like, you have to get paid for that. Jake was being extremely respectful, says Stress Free Service. I agree. He was extremely respectful. Right at the end, the bow he just knew where he was and what he was doing. He knew who he was in front of, and he knew what was happening. It was the kid's got class, and I hate him. I fucking hate him. I just want to hate him, okay? I'm okay with that. Tyson could have taken Jake out a million times, but he got paid not to. It certainly seems like something happened because the ferocity that we saw in his early videos while he was training had nothing like what happened when that bell rang, and it almost is like it knocked him out. Somebody put something in his drink. Mike won my heart because Jake couldn't knock out a 60-year-old man. I just think he didn't want to. I just think he didn't want to. That's all. I don't know. I saw him see a couple of fucking spots where he could have tagged the old man a couple times and taken him out. I mean, shit, here's one right here where if he'd have just followed that with the right, it could have been the end of the game. But he hit him there and then swung around and just sort of slipped over top of him. It just wasn't, I don't know. Your response to my comment proves that boxing's dead. Oh, well, we're sorry to see you go, Cameron, but, a whole new crew of people are joining, and it's unfortunate. So now that you know that boxing is going to be this way, are you going to stick around, or are you done? Are you done? You're just out of here. If boxing's dead, then why is the whole world talking about this today? I have to disagree. Boxing isn't just about boxing, my friend. It's about getting these fucking guys paid. And right now, all this conversation, it's getting them paid. People are forgetting Mike is 60. No, we're not forgetting Mike is 60. We're remembering that Mike's a wild animal. And even at 60, you got to be careful. You just have to be careful with that guy. He looks subdued, like he had held back. Scrappy Happy Recycling. When he went to knock him out on the second round, it's like he got told not to go. No more. Mike or Jake? Because they both looked like they were holding back. Jake looked like he could have taken him out and chose not to. And the bow at the end of the fight just demonstrated to me that Jake knew where he was and what was happening. And that he knew he could have had it the whole time. Good, bad media is still good media. Oh, sheesh, no doubt, right? It's great. And here we are all still talking about it. Next day, like 60 people standing around the parking lot talking shit about boxing. You see a fight last night? Oh, baby. And everyone's talking about it. Oh, it was scripted. Oh, Mike was aging. I don't know, baby. I don't know. I got to tell you, though, it doesn't really matter one way or the other. Jake Paul sure knows how to get fucking noticed. He knows how to run up a crowd. Yeah, Trash says it was a money grab. A lot of people using that word today. Money grab. Well, they were both rich before it all started, so I just don't understand why they need more if it was a money grab. Luna Sky says that she's so proud of him. Who are you proud of? Tyson? I'm proud of Tyson for getting up and telling that kid that I'll slap you in the head. You keep talking shit like that. Okay, now you're going on about the glove biting. What's going on here? The glove biting. The glove biting. Legacy, I don't think he was biting the glove, man. I think he was pushing the mouth guard back up because he couldn't breathe all that well. He's 60, man. It's hard to get that giant chest cavity full of air when you're trying to do it quickly. Tyson was going broke. Tyson's been going broke forever. He's always broke. You can't just spend $20 million and be like, oops. You have to have the ability to make it. Yeah. Do you think it was scripted? I don't know, Dubs. I mean, it certainly looked like both parties were subdued last night. Jake Paul definitely held back from a couple of shots I knew he could have taken the old man out with. And the old man looked a lot like he just stood there. To be quite frank with you, the real question is, though, if it is scripted, are you still going to watch? Because that's the question that I've been asking everybody. And I think I will. Tyson said he was biting his glove. Oh, he said he was biting it. Oh, maybe he was. He's fixated on biting. Said he was biting it afterwards because it was a habit. You just tap your name on accident. I watched Jake since I was a kid. My heart wanted him to win. Yeah, Luna, I agree. You know, Jake Paul pisses me off, right? I'm a YouTuber as well, and he fucking just wins everywhere he goes. He wins on YouTube. He's winning in the crypto industry. Now he's taking this place by storm. He's dating fucking speed skaters. Fuck this guy. Look at, he even has a full head of hair. Fuck this guy. Yeah, he's your hero, but he's my nightmare. The girl fight, says Preston, last night was the best. I agree, ladies and gentlemen. The girl fight last night, that ticket was sick. All the way to the end of the round with her head smashed in like that. Oh, man, if she did not caught that head early in the game, it would have been a different fight indeed. But it would have been just as exciting. Just as exciting. Hey, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Look at you, looking at me, look at you. Yeah, you got to tap the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Tap that screen and tell the algorithm that you like the content. It's okay to lie to the algorithm. It's not people. It's not people. Yeah, we're talking about that fight last night. Boy, the ding-ding heard around the world. The word scripted is coming up quite a bit this morning. What do you think? Huh? Is it scripted or is it all for real. Do you think Mike Tyson just had a little bit of a bout last night and he couldn't do it? Or did somebody pay him to throw the game? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't know. What do you know? Down in the comment box. My real question here is, if it is scripted, ladies and gentlemen, are we still going to watch? Yeah, Jake Paul box Trump next. Oh, yeah, then Biden right after that. Let's take them out. Take them both out. Wanted at least one hit from Titan with full power. I did too. I wanted to see what would happen to Paul if Tyson connected really hard. To see if he would actually hit him like and knock him out. To be honest, he would have lost with somebody his own age. He was throwing a lot of jabs. Oh, you know, right? Like I said, a 27-year-old Mike Tyson and a 27-year-old Jake Paul would have been a really epic fight. Those two just sort of looked like they were tapping each other from a distance. Like someone had told them, don't hurt each other, you know? It was an exhibition according to King, and it's true, it was. It was a one hell of an exhibition, and I told everybody that too, right? The boys make bank, and we get a great show. And to be quite frank with you, the show that they put on, the girls made a way better show. Holy Christ. Next time, they're the top ticket. Huh? We're going to watch these two fucking guys dance around the ring with each other. It almost looked choreographed. Anyway. I don't think it was scripted, Aiden said. And I don't think it was either. The reason I don't think that is because I don't want to think that. I just can't. I can't do that to myself. Hey, even if it was scripted, the family's set now. That's true. Everybody makes bank, you know. And if you bet on Jake Paul last night, you made money too. But I lost money in the first 30 seconds. You think he was giving it all at his age, Preston? I agree. He really was. I mean, like, he just looked like he was aging. And that's okay. We're not saying Mike's too old to fight anymore, though some of us are thinking it. No, the real problem here is that Mr. Paul needs to find somebody that has real skill in the ring and fight that guy. And if we can't find one of those, then we're going to put a real actual Bengal tagger in there with him. One way or the other, we got to knock this guy off his fucking perch. Jake Paul gives Tyson. Gave Tyson is the due 10 million. 20. Yeah. $20 million, ladies and gentlemen, to lose. I don't know about you, but I think I'd take the ticket. But the dance was just a little less choreographed than I would have expected. I really wanted to see those two beat each other hard. And it did not get the show that I wanted. I saw the girls fight and just got so amped up that when I saw the guys fight, I really, I want to take that show and reconnect, fucking put them in the front. Yeah, that's crazy. Here we go here. I don't officially exist. I love that name. You got to be pretty naive to think Tyson had ever had a chance in this. Oh, he had a chance, my friend. If he had been just a little bit better and a little bit better. He had bad legs. Something's up with him. He's got some problems. He's 58. 58. If he was in good condition, he might have had a chance. Yeah. My microphone's panning to one side, Dot, because I have because I'm broke as fuck and I don't have one of those preamp things that do all the fancy shit. This bad boy right here goes straight into the PC because I'm poor. Yeah, just go like this. You'll be fine. Just go like that. Or put the speaker on one side. We both saw the training videos. Yes, we did. We saw those training videos. They were he was crushing it in the training videos. And then it was like someone switched him off. They switched him off, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Ethan, followed the live creator. Hey, Ethan, look at you, looking at me. Look at you, buddy. Yeah, you're making good choices in your life, Ethan. Hey, why can't the rest of you be more like Ethan? What's going on here? What's going on here? 90 people standing around the internet talking shit about the fight last night. The word scripted's coming up all the time, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? Huh? Was it scripted? Huh? The ding ding heard around the world. And if it is still scripted, will you still watch? Hey, Tootie Lover, following the creator. Look at you. Oh man, I just love it. Look at all you guys. Hey, we're on a march to 10,000 followers. Oh, I'd really rather take the car. I really would. Yeah, but it's up to you. So you got to tap the screen, ladies and gentlemen, and tell the algorithm that you like the content. It's okay to lie to the algorithm. It's not people. Yeah, we're not going to hell for that. There's a whole list of other stuff down here on the list that we're going to do that'll send us straight to hell. But that's not it, so tap away. Yeah. Share this out with all your friends, ladies and gentlemen, and share it with your enemies too. Yes, I need the ratings. We're trying to grow the channel this year, and when you've got a face made for radio, you need all the help you can get. So there you go. That's my big spiel. I'm trying to get TikTok money, ladies and gentlemen, even if I got to go off TikTok to get it. Oh, Daddy following me. Daddy's following me. Okay, I can make all kinds of jokes about that, but I'll likely get my stream canceled, so we're not gonna. And if you do want to see, if you want to see the material that I do on the regular, ladies and gentlemen, you can see it here on the show, and you can watch my videos. But TikTok doesn't let me say the things I like to say. They won't let me say the funny stuff anyway. So we should talk about putting together like a Patreon or something like that, where I can get on stage and actually unload. So I got a lot of stuff I want to say, but machinery won't let me. All right, now back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Andyology says Jake felt bad about it. He didn't even celebrate. No, he really didn't showboat or nothing. It's a real class act. I hate this fucking guy, I really do. But gotta tell you, he's a real class act. That bow at the end of the match just, I hate that kid. You're Gray 13 followed the creator. That's great, You're Gray. It's all on you now, mate. They're on the march to 10,000 followers. Yeah, we're gonna get the channel big. We're gonna grow it. Yes, I've got my radio voice all primed up. Yeah, I've got radio face. You can catch it. Yeah, like the flu. Swabby, following the live creator. Look at you guys. Hey, thanks for the help, man. You got to follow the creator, ladies and gentlemen. You got to share it out with all your friends. Yeah, the truth of the matter is that the Shawn Geekory show grinds through viewers like a fucking wood chipper. So we got to keep throwing new viewers into the hopper to make sure we keep our numbers up. Hey, Hook wants to know where in Canada I'm at. Well, I'm in the wonderful province of Alberta. Yeah, we're in oil country out here, out in the west. Chilling in Alberta. Fucking literally, it's like -14 out there right now with snow. Oh my God, Steven following the creator. Hey, you guys are just rocking it today. Yeah, let's get those numbers up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get the TikTok money, even if we got to go off TikTok to get it. I've got a couple of videos that I have to voice with the radio voice over the next couple of weeks here. And I'm hoping that we can get involved in some projects so you can start hearing the voice out in the world. Jungle Boy. Love it. Following the creator, Angela Rodriguez. Following the creator. Wow, you guys are just awesome. Thank you very much for all that. That's a lot of love getting there on the Geekory show. Normally it's just me and the bots out here making content for the squirrels. Now don't get me wrong, they love me because I'm nuts. But I still prefer all the interaction that I get from you fine folks down here in the comment box. Because it lets me know that if I ever do say anything funny, at least somebody will be here to hear it. And that warms my heart. It does. Hook says, I hope I'm on daily. Yeah, I'm usually on daily. I do a morning show starting around 7, 8 a.m. Mountain Time. I catch a lot of people out in the Ontario area where I'll do some material as often as I can. But a lot of the material that I do and wrote over the years gets me kicked off the flip-flop algorithm and pretty much every other algorithm out there, to be quite frank with you. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I got all my content strikes lined up like a row of duckies. I got them all on one video, too. Yeah. Turns out you hang one cat by its tail on social media and suddenly you're public enemy number one. I want to be number one in something, so. Anyway. Yeah. Don't judge me, ladies and gentlemen. It was a cartoon. But if you do like cartoons, and hey, who doesn't? Yes, I make a cartoon for this show. I asked my audience years ago how they feel about the cartoon, and they gave me a great big get fucked with your cartoon. One of them even spit at me, which is hard to do through the internet, ladies and gentlemen, but it's kind of my fault because I shouldn't have asked my mom how she felt about the work that I do online. But if you do like cartoons, then jump into my link tree. Yes, follow my YouTube channel for my cartoons. I have YouTube channels, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm not any combination of rich, hot, or Asian, and so basically I don't get an audience. But you can be my first subscribers. It's on my YouTube channels. Yeah, they're all cartoons. I have way too much time on my hands, apparently. Good stuff. Holyfield would beast Tyson with ease. I agree. He would have went a little crazy on him. There would have been a lot more people that we could have put in the ring last night with Paul that would have been a real fair fight. But the truth of the matter is they wouldn't have drawn nearly as big of a crowd. If it's one thing the problem child knows how to do, it's get attention. And he's getting it in an understatement. Yeah, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's tap that screen. Let's tap on the screen this morning and tell the algorithm that we like the content. We're going to bring more people in here. We're going to have a bigger conversation about the scripted nature of the new boxing world. Is Jake Paul the shit now? Are we going to have to all subdue to the fact that this guy is now running boxing? He's drawn in a hell of a crowd. Drawn in a hell of a crowd. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We might just have to give him some kudos here. And I don't like the fucking problem child. I'm not a fan of this kid. He wins everywhere he goes. He's winning on fucking Facebook. He wins on the YouTube. He's in crypto, winning there. He's dating speed skaters. This guy just pisses me off. Just pisses me off. Yeah, Tyson in Evander Holyfield should have had a charity match. Lennox Lewis Canadian. I don't know. I'm not really a boxing guy, ladies and gentlemen. This is usually a car show. But it appears as though sports is a big deal for you people. We like the sport on the channel. We're going to talk shit about boxing this morning. And we've been broadcasting for 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, we're going to broadcast for another 15 minutes or so, or at least until I run out of some pixels here. We're going to run out of pixels real quick. Yes, my mornings here in the West are filled with cannabis and caffeine, a depressant and a stimulant. I stick them both in there, and I let them fight it out. Right now, my bloodstream's like a war zone. Hey, my blood type is Nate O. It's a very rare type. Very rare. No politics. No, I don't politic. I don't politic on the show. I'm not smart enough. That's not going to come as a surprise to most of the people who watch this ridiculous collection of homemade video garbage. But I'm just not smart enough to politic. Hell, I can hardly follow boxing. Just can't. I like race cars because all I got to do is press the accelerator. And if I can get my foot untangled from the rad, I might win. So, anyway, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're just hanging around the internet, and we're talking shit about that fucking fight last night. What a hell of a... Ooh, it was the ding-ding heard around the world. And the word scripted keeps coming up all the time. Scripted, eh? Do you think that it was scripted? And the real question is, if it was scripted and you knew about it, would you still watch? That's the question I've been trying to answer all morning long. Yeah, we'll broadcast. What time is it now? Oh, we'll broadcast till 11 o'clock. We'll go to 11, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have the end of this conversation. But it appears as though the world believes that it was scripted. Every single person that came in here today mentioned that in one shape or another. There were a few people who believe that there's still integrity left in the game, but most people believe it's scripted. That's a sad world where the fight with Mike Tyson was a scripted. That's sad. Fun fact, Tyson didn't like his Iron Tyson. Didn't like that side of him. Oh, yeah, Jake Paul thinks he's a fighter, but he's just an actor. Oh, come on now. We got to give this guy some credit, mate. He's chiseled. He's got 50 pounds extra muscle on his body, and he's the same size as me. He's working with some of the very best trainers in the world, and he's put the work in. He's got an overhand right that'll fucking crush you. The dude has skills. I mean, he might not be the best boxer in the world, and if we put him in there with somebody who does have skills, then we'll find out. But at the end of the day, sure, yeah, he can beat up an old man in a parking lot. Great. Let's see if he's an actual boxer. His brother Logan is a boxer. I don't know anything about these kids, to be quite frank with you. I just know that they made it in YouTube. They made it in fucking everywhere they fucking go, and I just hate them. It's jealousy, ladies and gentlemen. It's pure jealousy. 27-year-old beating a 58-year-old. This is all for the money. What a sham. OMA, I hear you. It is. It can be. And if it is a sham and you find out that it's scripted, would you still watch the show? I know that a lot of people are like, that's it, I'm not watching boxing anymore. Though last night was one of the biggest boxing matches in the world ever. Jake's a legit boxer. He trains with a team in the USA. Yeah, he really is a legit boxer, ladies and gentlemen. You got to give this kid some fucking credit. I mean, you don't just get to be a boxer. You got to earn it. You got to earn it, and he's putting the work in. And that sucks. I don't like admitting it. I'm a little pissy about the whole situation. I don't really like this Paul kid. But you can't take away what he did. So, you know, he got those girls on the ticket last night. He got those girls fucking paid. I mean, and no, I didn't know who they were. Nobody would have known who they were if he didn't do that last night. Now all I can fucking wait for is that rematch. I'm salivating for it. And I bet they want one too. But at the end of the day, Paul fucking, you know, he's super good at getting attention. And this is his job. So this is where I'm like, well, you know, I got to tell you, it sucks. It sucks. I hate the fact that this kid's winning. But he's winning. Jake threw money at trainers. He's a bit fighter, but he's an actor. I hear you, but he's still putting the time in. Like I said, you know, we're all pretty pissed about the situation. Everybody's mad at the fact that he actually beat Mike Tyson. So now we're all sitting in the comment boxes with a growing list of people that we're going to put him in the ring with to make sure he actually knows how to fight. Or we're going to beat his ass, one or the other. And that's kind of the hope, right? You see the two knockout ring chicks. I saw the girls, yes. I was trying to figure out what they do. You see, there was, at every single corner on the boxing ring was the round telling us what round it was. I was trying to figure out what those girls do exactly and why they're there. Yeah. And, well, you know, I mean, if you look at them, you can tell why they're there. But, you know, yeah, they were nice. Boxing was going out of business. It really was. This is promoting a pay long-term health fire. Hey, I need to see him in Solano. Yeah, that would be good. We want to see Jake Paul get into the ring with somebody who's actually skilled at fighting. Not like Mike's not skilled at fighting, but he's 60 years old, guys. Like let's take some age off of the table and put this dude into a ring with a 30-year-old fighter who's really hungry for it and really wants it. Right? Either that, or I say we get an actual Bengal tiger and just put him in the ring with that. One way or the other, I want him ripped in half like a phone book. One way or the other. I don't care how we get there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll even donate to to buy the tagger. That's what I'm saying. Golden Glove champions. Yeah, that would be good. Put Mike Tyson's tagger in the ring with Tyson. No, fuck Tyson. Put him in with Jake. Yeah, put him in with Jake. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Now that's a sport, eh? Yeah. 2 minutes. If you make it out alive, we'll pay you. 2 minutes. Oh, man. Hey, man, listen to that, eh? Look at you, looking at me, look at you. You guys have been a lot of fun. Now, I've been broadcasting for about 2.5 hours now, and this has been some of the very most fun that I've had sitting here on the internet. I have broadcasted on, where are we now? We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on Kick, we're on Facebook Live and Instagram. We're also broadcasting on TikTok, but the only person that is actually looking is TikTok. Yeah, that's how that works. 2.5 hours, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know the deal, right? I'm going to give you one piece of advice here before we go. And it's usually very good advice. Now, this advice comes from 50 years of being on this here fucking planet. So, we'll give you this piece of advice and then I got to get out of here. You guys have been a lot of fun. So, like all this stuff, what are your thoughts before you go? What are my thoughts before I go? Okay, what is the question? What are your thoughts before you go? Yeah, get your follows in, ladies and gentlemen. I got to run. I got to go take care of the kids today. Oh, my God, I'm infected with the real life. Just infected with it. I caught the marriage years ago, which I've come to find out you can get from women if you hang around with them long enough. Yeah. And since then, my house has developed stage 2 kids. It's just getting out of hand over here. So I got to go and take care of those guys. Finn followed the creator. Here we go. Eli followed the creator. Ethan followed the creator. Cutesy Pie called the creator. Get after it, ladies and gentlemen. We're on a march to 10,000 followers this year, and I'd really rather take the car. But with this kind of price action down in the comment box, I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, you guys have been a lot of fun. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. You guys too. Okay. Here we go. Now, piece of advice that I give to everybody before I go. Contrary to popular belief, ladies and gentlemen, it is possible to make a living off TikTok. You can be a creator. You could be a kindergarten teacher. Hell, if you're on Clapper, you can even be a stripper. Though I wouldn't recommend it. The truth is, ladies and gentlemen, you can be anything as long as you get the fuck off TikTok. Like, subscribe, and follow. But as my wife would say, don't encourage them. Okay? I told her that I'd tell you. You guys have been a lot of fun. I'm going to take off.